Now, let's see. Where were we? Ah, yes, that's right. After days of meetings, schemes, and plots, the seeds of rebellion planted by our heroes and their allies sprouted at last, and the people of Mengen took to the streets in a desperate bid to oust the Korak Mining Company from their island. Our heroes split up to accomplish their separate goals of both aiding the rebels and getting Fishhead Franny to leave Glimki alone. Glimki fought through the streets of Onkil with the rebel army, overcoming waves of dwarves, massive constructs, an ogre with a cannon strapped to its back, and a foul hydra created by Fishhead Franny. While this was happening, Clay and Faunalyn rode to Manus, where they at long last entered Flotsam Tower, home to an item sought by Fran. They discovered the tower was flooded with a seemingly endless supply of water, and was haunted by the ghost of its past and present occupant, Torbus Delicate, an infamous elven wizard. Though it was difficult, Clay and Faunalyn managed to reach the top of the tower, where Torbus possessed Clay and asked Faunalyn to assist him. However, Faunalyn chose to bypass the elven wizard and went straight to the source of his power, an imprisoned genie named Burkhan, the Untimely. Faunalyn broke the vessel that bound Burkhan in exchange for her ongoing assistance, and in the process enraged both Torbus and Franny alike. But Clay and Faunalyn and their new companion rode out on a magic carpet that quickly began to erode as they streaked through the sky. They rode this carpet straight to Tria Mine, where they were reunited with Glimki, who had abandoned the city in pursuit of the greater good of saving Edigan. The party entered the mines, led by their Briganock companion Boof, and he brought them to a hard-to-reach location deep within the island. They detonated the last of their blast powder and revealed a hidden cavern. Within this cavern, there was a massive stone tree, pulsing with a sickly sweet energy. But our heroes weren't the first to find this tree, as a massive mound of rocks suddenly shook to life, revealing a bizarre, rocky-looking creature with 3 arms, 3 legs, and 3 yellow amber eyes. As Clay and Glimki prepared to combat this guardian, Faunalyn heard the sound of someone approaching from behind, and she soon discovered it was the worm-infested corpse of the dwarf Fat Sal. Faunalyn instructed Burkhan to take him out, and she did, but as the blast powder inside Sal detonated, his body continued to push forward as a mass of writhing worms protruded from his destroyed body, lashing out at Faunalyn. "You already said all that." "Yes, but it was too good to believe. Wouldn't you say, Clob? Wouldn't you? Oh, please tell me, wouldn't you?" Anyway, on with the story. Come gather round, travelers, and sit on the stoop. We'll tell you a story about Bard Soup. 3 lovable scamps in our traveling troupe. We'll tell you a story about Bard Soup. Do you hear the artist singing a song of angry Mengun? It is the music of a people who are saving it again. When the beating of your heart echoes the beating of the marimba, there is a cow cleric of light. Who are you, Prima?
Hi, I'm Prima, and I play Clay Campbell.
Will you join in our crusade? Who will be strong and stand with Sap Fiend? Beyond the barricade, is there a guy who plays Glimki?
Hi, I'm Jordan, and I play Glimki Treefellow.
Then join in the fight, they'll give you the right to be free. Do you hear the people singing a song of angry pals? It is the music of an elf who is fighting Fat Sal.
And my name is Faunalyn, and I'm played by Shannon, and I am really happy to be here.
This is the anthem of Bard Soup. My name is Zach. Welcome back to Bard Soup. Let's dive in.
Oh my god, you're the dungeon master of the house.
That's better.
Is this a reference to something?
This is Les Mis.
Oh.
Is this a reference? It is the
It'd be
reference.
crazy if I just improvised or pre-wrote my own bombastic
That was
musical
really
song.
good.
Revolution
Well, I just thought that you did.
I thank you for that. That's very flattering, in fact.
I need to look this up.
We join our heroes scattered amongst the caverns of Cheria Mine. Glimki and Clay, you watch in horror as this massive mound of earth rises up before you, and you behold this three-legged, three-armed rock creature. It has 3 golden yellow eyes that are scattered equally around its body, and you look in horror as its mouth upon the top of its body opens wide. These long, jagged teeth, dribbles of saliva dribbling down the sides of it as it reaches down and grabs the roots of this stone tree turned gold and consumes them. Faunalyn, out in the outer cavern, you see a mass of worms, tapeworms for those that care, flipping about, flapping about, writhing out of the lower torso, the remains of Fat Sal, who stumbles towards you, worms slapping into the rock walls, grabbing on, crushing the rock in its grip. There's no time to waste. I need everybody to roll initiative.
Oh, man.
Battle
So gross.
music.
Ooh, first roll is a nat 20 for initiative.
Not 20 for Clay.
Oh, natural 20!
Whoa, you too?
Oh,
I got a
man.
16.
Okay, so we've got Faunalyn, Clay, Glimki, the Rebels, Buracon, Fat Sal, and the Rock Monster. Okay, also rolled high for that. Okay, you've got a map there. I'll describe it in like a little bit more narrative flair, but Faunalyn is out in that left-hand tunnel. You can kind of choose anywhere like in around the midpoint, roughly. There's 5 other guards and Buracon with you. Fat Sal is at the other end. I know there's torches on the wall, but I'm going to say they're like blown out from
I feel like I've seen this map before.
explosion. No, it's a new map. It's a
Yeah,
brand new
like
map.
in like an anatomy textbook, I think.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, it looks like a neuron or something. It's a really
Yeah,
cool
right.
looking map deck.
Then you see there's a small little
Whoa.
small little side tunnel, and then the big tree room. The tree's at the center. Glimki and Clay, you are somewhere in that like bottom bit. There's the big black rocks.
Uh-huh.
Those are like pillars that go from floor to ceiling.
Oh, I see. Yes.
Okay,
And then
I
the
see.
other ones, like on the edges, those are raised platforms that you could climb up if you wished.
Oh, shit.
Tree extends roughly
like
to the
There's
ceiling.
levels to this shit.
And yeah, rebels are kind of like have pulled in behind you. Boof is on Clay's shoulder, and the creature is roughly. You see like the long rock pillar thing,
Mhm.
roughly kind of at the end of that between you and the tree. It was feasting on rock, feasting on rather root, and then one of its eyes, which was kind of positioned backwards, looking just away from what it was doing, saw you and it got irate. Okay, we are going to dive in with Faunalyn.
Hell yeah. Okay. Fat Sal is coming down the hallway towards me. I'm going to use my movement to kind of step into the tunnel, use my bonus action to hide around the tunnel so that I'm hidden, and then I'm going to draw my bow, which I'm already annoyed about just having it strapped to me because normally I hide my bow and it's all aesthetic and pretty and hidden in my gowns. And these last few freaking days, I have given everything to this island. I'm dressed like a peasant. I'm carrying a weapon like a ruffian. And now there's a tapeworm monster coming after me. And I'm going to take a shot with my arrow.
Okay.
Oh, lordy. That's really bad. That is an 8 to hit.
An 8 to hit Fat Sal will miss.
Damn it.
You shoot this arrow down the hallway, and the lights are blown out from the explosion that destroyed the upper half of his body. And one of these worm tendrils just lashes out and snaps the arrow in two. And he keeps coming.
Fuck.
That's disgusting. As I hide around the corner, I'm going to call out, and I'm just imagining my voice echoing around this cave. I call out, Franny, I swear to God, I am so sick of your bullshit. You know how this ends. I am better than you. Leave us alone.
If Fat Sal had a mouth, perhaps he would say something in response, but
But instead it sounds like... Yeah, that's fucking gross.
okay. Faunalyn hides. Make a stealth roll for me, if you're hiding.
It's a natty 1.
Natty 1 to hide. Excellent.
Let me warm it up.
For a total of what?
You might have a bad passive perception, you don't know?
Worse than 7.
Worse than 7? We'll find out.
How perceptive are tapeworm monsters?
He's got no eyes.
The people have been dying to know.
I'm going to tell you what. 7 fails, but not by as much as you might think.
I see his perception is 8, eh?
Maybe.
9, probably.
Clay, it is your turn.
Okay, so this big guy has spotted us with its eyeball.
It has.
Clay's going to whisper to Glimki, "Go, you go restore Ed again. I'll distract this thing, and I'll cast my spiritual weapon in front of it."
You got it. Be careful, Clay.
Yes, you too, especially you. It's a 15.
15 is not enough. As this weapon, this spectral mace appears in the air and clangs off the rough, rocky exterior of this creature. It has a thick, natural hide. You don't know what this creature is. You have never seen one. You've probably never heard of one. But as you're looking at it, it looks big and it looks strong. And you get the sense that it has been feasting in this cavern for quite some time.
Okay, then trying to draw its attention, can I run towards the platform at the bottom?
Yeah, 100%. We'll say you can like climb up it. You can't like get past like farther into it, but you can use like half of your movement to get there and the other half to get up on top of it.
Okay. How high
like
is this
maybe
thing?
10
Like,
feet
am
off the
I
ground.
out of reach? 10 feet.
It's like 8 feet tall.
feet
If it like comes right up to the edge, you could probably grab at you, but like it would have to reach.
Okay, but if I step back, then maybe.
Yeah,
I
if you're able
can.
to get away, like it won't be able to reach you unless it follows you up.
Okay, so that's my bonus action movement, and then I will try to keep its attention on me and cast Sacred Flame at it, which is a dex save.
It gets a 10.
So it fails, and it will take 5 radiant damage if it's not resistant to it.
Very
Does
nice.
it look like it took that damage?
It did.
Okay.
You see that some of the rock burns with like a radiant light, like it looks like it gets melted red hot, just in a small patch. But you see that a bit of that stone almost contracts, and you can see like fleshy bits underneath, and then the rock cools and like spreads back down. Anything else, Clay?
That's it. I think I used all my things I can do in a turn.
Sounds good. In that case, we are going to roll for your rebel friends. Actually, no. It is going to use a legendary action.
That's
Oh, lordy.
crazy.
And you watch
So
as it
soon.
makes an earthly retreat, and it is going to burrow into the ground and disappear. It just like sort of like melds into the ground.
Okay.
What? Come on.
Okay.
And after that, the rebels will go. They've got nothing to attack. So we'll say a couple things. We'll say a couple of them hold torches, because not all of them have dark vision. A few of them have torches or lanterns. And we will say those that do prep ready in action with a melee attack in case it gets close to them. And the other handful, we'll say the other 3 will pull out short bows and wait to shoot at it. Meanwhile, in the hallway, we will say the rebels move to engage, and we'll say 3 of them go in with swords and shields, whereas the other 2 have short bows, and they will fire those at Fat Sal. So, we will say green, red, and clear are our melee combatants. Brown and purple are our ranged combatants. So that's a hit, 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 and hit.
Oh, lordy.
10, 17, 19 damage to Fat Sal. You watch as they just start carving into it. These brave soldiers run up and start just hacking away at the worms. 2 more shoot him with arrows, and he like starts to writhe, and you hear several of the worms emit a noise that you can only assume is a scream, but they lack mouths and vocal cords.
Yucky.
Spooky.
Ew.
So yucky, Zach. So yucky.
After the rebels' turn, the creature is going to use another legendary action. You don't know what it is, but it's burrowing. And we go to Burakan, who is going to run up next to you, Faunalyn, and say, "Hey, I think we're going to get out of here, all right? I know we just met, but time for us to go." And She says, with a snap of my finger, and snaps her fingers and attempts to cast Plane Shift. And you just watch as blood starts to trickle out of her nose, and she like screams and grabs her head and falls to her knees. Ah! And the spell fails. We move on to Glimki in the cavern, but before we do that, the creature is going to use the last of its legendary actions for the round. It's going to emerge from the ground.
Where?
Right in that mix of rebels.
What?
So those
It left
three
the
Like
of
out
them.
in the tunnel?
No. The rebels with you guys.
Okay, gotcha. Sorry.
So the two with bows will shoot with disadvantage. That'll be either a 7 and a 16, or
Oh god.
okay, nope, they both miss. The three with swords will attack normal style.
But normal style.
That'll be 2 hits with the swords. So it'll do. Wow, max damage.
Wow,
let's
that's so
do
fun.
14 damage.
Let's go!
Wow, I love playing D&D with myself. And
Yeah, it's like watching a combat simulator.
yeah. Enjoy it while it lasts because it's about to blend them. Glimki, it is your turn. The creature has bypassed you, not identifying you specifically as a threat, and going after the larger group. What do you do?
I'm going to try keep them separate in terms of sim and combat, so I'm going to run away from combat.
Okay.
I don't have to disengage or anything.
Nope, it is not close enough to you.
Okay, great. Then I'm going to use my action to dash. I want to
Okay.
get to this tree as fast as possible.
Okay, your movement speed's 25 feet, so you can go 50 feet. So we'll say 5, 30, or 5, 15, 20, 30. You get up next to it.
Let's go.
Takes
Okay.
about all of your movement to do so, but you can get up to the tree.
So I guess that's my action and movement, so I don't have any time to like do anything else here.
Unless you got a bonus action.
Bonus action. No. The only thing I can do, it's one of my maneuvers, so I don't want to waste it. So I'm just here. Made it to the tree.
Love it. You get to the tree, and the creature is going to start attacking. With each of its arms, these clawed appendages, it is going to make a claw attack against 3 different rebels. The ones with shields have an AC of 13. It is going to make... Let's just keep it simple. 3 attacks against the 3 with swords and shields.
These guys are gonna die.
Yeah, they don't really have armor. They picked up some shields off the ground. Oh, that was almost a nat 20. Instead, that is a miss and 2 hits, which will be... Oh, I'm rolling bad for the bad guys and good for the good guys.
Good
Enjoy
that
this
you're on
feeling.
our side.
Guards 7 and 8 are going to take 4 and 6 damage respectively. Basically bloodies 2 of them, and then the one of the archers, I'm going to say it tries to scoop him up and make a bite attack. And let's see, for a bite, that is going to be a 25 to hit. You watch as one of the archers is scooped off the ground and dropped into this creature's mouth and disappears with a wet crunch.
Oh no. Oh no,
Oh
no.
my god, he ate him?
He ate him.
Fully ate him.
Oh my
one bite.
God.
Fully consumpted.
God damn.
We're going to go
Gross.
to Fat Sal. Fat Sal is going to make 2 claw attacks against 2 of the soldiers next to him. That's a miss and a hit. The one that he hits, you watch as one of the swordsmen next to Sal, he grabs him by the hand, and these worms just force its way down his throat, and he writhes
Ew.
and writhes.
No.
And then drops.
What the fuck?
He got Last of Us.
One of the tendrils of worms is going to lash out, and you watch as it detaches from Sal's body and flies at one of the archers.
It can fly now?
They fly now.
Nope. Target has to make a dexterity saving throw, which it succeeds. You watch as this archer ducks out of the way as this worm comes whipping past his head and just lands on the ground like maybe 10 feet behind him. And you see it is still alive. It is still writhing and moving on the ground.
Ugh.
Gross.
That is Fat Sal. And we're going to go to the top of the initiative once again. Faunalyn.
Boof didn't get a turn.
Boof
did he?
is not a fighter.
What?
Boof is side mission, side objective, keep Boof alive.
Oh my lord.
Boof is a like
We
8
have
inches
to.
tall.
He has time-stopping powers. Does he not get to use those?
Well, he's got them within about a 1 foot cube around him.
Oh my lord.
And I believe he has to take a short rest before he can use them again.
Dang it.
Oof is 8 inches tall.
Yeah, he's like mouse-sized.
Oh my god, I was imagining them bigger. Anyone else?
No, they're tiny. They're little guys.
Little guys. You wore like 100 of them like a suit.
Yeah, imagine how badass that looked. My rat.
When you were so cruel to them.
So cruel to them. What do you mean?
Yeah, you were cruel.
Pinpoint to cruelty.
I don't know, taking Boof's house.
Okay, all right.
That's true. You unhoused Booth.
I wonder how the mushroom bomb is going.
I hope that's going
Ooh,
well.
So true.
We'll find out.
Could it go
maybe
anything
we
but
won't.
well? It was such a perfect plan. I see all my allies in range of Fat Sal, the parasite monster, and I know that that means that I can get a sneak attack. I look at Burakan and I say, did I say I wanted to leave? I obviously have business here.
Yeah, I don't really care because if you die, I'm losing out on a set of hands that I think I'm really need as she wipes blood out of her face and like looks down at her bloody hands.
Burakan, get your shit together because you have an end of the bargain to fulfill. And Faunalyn is going to notch another arrow and she's not going to hide because she has allies within range of Fat Sal, so she is just going to shoot him. Okay, so it's going to be an 11 to hit.
An 11 hits.
Yes!
There does not appear to be any real intelligence, and if it weren't for the worms, you reckon he'd be a little bit more than a zombie. But there are worms,
Okay.
and they're bad.
Yeah, boy, are there. That is 17 damage. Faunalyn is going to look at Burakan again as she releases this arrow before the bow is even fully snapped back. Before she's even finished the movement, she's looking down at Burakan and going, have you got anything for me to hurt this guy?
She grabs at her head and says, yeah, I think so. I think so. With a snap of my fingers. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, Faunalyn imagines what she wants to do to Franny and this thing. That's it. She's going to end her turn.
After Faunalyn's turn, Clay,
Mm-hmm.
one of the 3 eyes of the creature in the tree cavern, fixes on you. You just watched it devour a man whole. But one of these eyes looks up at you, and you begin to feel a magnetic pull upon your body as it uses a legendary action once again.
Oh, okay. So it didn't burrow after attacking. It's just
No,
standing
did not
there.
burrow after attacking. It's just standing there. Are you wearing metal armor?
What's scale mail made out of?
Leather with overlapping pieces of metal,
Ooh,
much like the scales
so,
of a fish.
Can we say it looks like the scales of a dragon instead?
Oh, we can definitely say that. That's so cool. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So, Clay, I need you to make a strength saving throw,
God damn it.
but because you are wearing metal armor, you make the save with disadvantage.
Oof.
Cool. Strength is not my forte. It's a 7.
7. You failed by 5 or more, and you watch as Clay, you are pulled off of that platform and right onto the creature, and you are stuck to it. You are currently grappled and restrained as the
What
metal
is
armor that you're wearing binds to the body of this creature.
Ew. But I'm not in the mouth, right? I'm just
Not in the mouth, you're just like attached to
against
its
its
side. And like
body?
you look up and one of the eyes is just like looking down at you, and you feel a little bit of drool kind of drip onto your
Ew.
head.
Uh-oh.
Clay,
Mhm.
it is your turn.
Does restrained mean I can't take an action?
You can attack with disadvantage, but otherwise you can still cast spells as normal if that's what you wish.
My spiritual weapon can attack it, right?
Yep, no restrictions on that.
But a 15 doesn't hit? Man, I don't know if...
Swing true.
Okay, that's an unnatural 20.
Let's go.
Abnormal.
An abnormal 20.
Yeah. 10. Fire damage? Not fire damage, force damage.
Nice. And then what are you doing for your action?
Does it loosen its grip
It does not.
from
If
being
you wish,
attacked?
you can attempt to escape as an action.
Okay, what does it take to escape? Another strength check?
It would be a repeat of the strength save, yeah.
Okay, can I still cast spells while I'm being grappled?
Yep, so when you're restrained, the only impacts that it has are your speed is 0, attack rolls against you have advantage, and your attack rolls have disadvantage. You also have disadvantage on dexterity saving throws.
Okay, well, I'm going to stay grappled and cast Flaming Sphere next to us.
Whoa,
Yeah,
you're crazy,
hell
dude.
yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
the flaming spear
Like
is
hell yeah,
back.
but like also maybe not hell yeah. I don't know. There's a tree down here. It's stone, but we'll figure it out.
I'll figure it out.
I'm keeping it
Okay.
away from the tree, and I'm going to yell at the other rebels to spread out.
Okay. So this ball of fire, like dragon breath, appears on the ground. We'll say you put it far enough away from your allies and nobody else is near it except for the creature itself.
Yeah, can I smash it against the creature from the other side?
No. That would be a bonus action.
Doesn't do anything on the first turn?
Nope, when it ends its turn.
Okay, well, I'm going to be chasing it.
Okay. Clay, and then the rebels. Actually, before the rebels, it is going to use another magnetic pull and attempt to draw in one of the swordsmen who has to make a strength saving throw, and they succeed. And you watch from your view on the side of this creature's body, you see one of the other rebels with a sword and shield in hand. The weapon's almost pulled from his grip, and he is dragged a few inches across the ground, but he digs in his heels and manages to resist the magnetic pull. And now the rebels can go. We're going to have 2 sword attacks against this guy. As a natural 1 and another number that is too low. And the other 2 are going to... The archers are going to back up. One will provoke an opportunity attack as a result. And that will hit for 3 damage. Rolled pretty low there. Actually, sorry, 5 damage. Still rolled pretty low there, but... So they both run back. One gets clawed for his troubles, but then they both fire. One gets a natural 20, and the other gets a natural 20.
No way.
Holy.
Nice.
So that'll be... Wow, that's huge. That's 20 damage total.
Good job.
Wow, that is crazy. Meanwhile, back in the hallway... Oh, no, one of the archers is dead.
Oh, that's a bummer.
That's fine. It would have been one of the
no.
swords guys anyway. The damage is the same. So one of the swords guys gets a crit. The other archer gets the crit. Damage is the same either way. It takes 20 damage. We go back out into the hallway where 2 sword guys and 2 archers are going to attack Fat Sal. I will say one of the archers looks at you, Faunalyn, and then looks at the worm crawling on the ground a few feet away from him and says, should I kill that or him?
Us and then him.
Okay, yes, sir. And we'll shoot at the worm. So 2 sword attacks against Sal. That'll be a 16, which is a hit, and an 8, which is a miss, for 7 damage. The other will make an archery attack against him, which will be a natural 1, and the other will shoot at the worm. The other will shoot at the worm. I have to imagine you need more than a 5 to hit, but let's see. Yeah, you do. Excellent. So he shoots at the worm, misses the worm. He looks at you and says, I missed the worm, sir! And the fight continues on. The last of the legendary actions is used by the monster in the cave, and it is going to attempt to magnetic pull the archer this time.
Before.
Fails.
Last of its legendary actions. We heard that before.
Well, that gets him back.
The round.
Oh.
Well, he fails by 5 or more, so the archer slams into a different side of this creature.
Crap.
And it is restrained. Buracon looks at you, Faunalyn, and says, I don't know. I'm like, I don't know what the fucker in the tower did to me. I'm a little drained at the moment. Not a great time to figure that out. But she puts her hand on your shoulder. Maybe you'll have better luck. And you watch as she begins to shrink. She begins to diminish. She was maybe a couple inches shorter than you when you first pulled her out of the jar. She's now Glimki's height. But as she shrinks, you feel a surge of power move through her fingertips and into your body. Don't waste this. I'm running out.
Understood.
And we're going to go to Glimki.
Okay, Glimki is at the tree, and he sheaths his sword and falls to his knees and places his hands on the tree like he did last time. And he closes his eyes and he starts calling out to Ed again. And he's like, I know you're hurting, Ed again, but we're here. We made it to the heart of the island. I need you to wake up now. If you can hear me, Edigan, you're home.
You hear that voice, and you haven't heard it in over a week. Probably at times you reached out, you said something, and you didn't hear a response. You could still feel a presence, so you knew that he wasn't gone. But for the first time, you have confirmation of this, as Edigan speaks faintly and says, "You have to destroy it. Destroy the heart inside the tree."
What?
What?
Destroy the heart?
Too much of myself is trapped inside it. I need it back.
Oh, is it like you have to release his power from the physical
from
prison
the
of the
This, I don't know if it's just me, but now, can I do an insight roll?
You most certainly can.
I did not roll very well. I got a 7.
With a 7, some skepticism is probably warranted. It's probably healthy. You're talking to a ghost in your brain. You've met other spirits. They have been duplicitous. They have been jealous. They have been antagonistic. Edigan hasn't been those things. But you don't know if you can trust this entity. You just don't know.
What the hell? Why didn't he's never said that before?
I don't think so. He told you to find the heart hidden within the island. I don't know if he told you to destroy it, though.
We didn't know what you would have to do once we got here, though. Maybe we do have to destroy the tree.
Damn. This might be burning a turn, but can I use my divine sense to detect good and evil?
100%.
And obviously it only really helps me know the location, but I don't know if you'll let me throw an Arcana roll in there or something, because I don't know. This is the first time I've suddenly had no confidence in what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I love that you've chosen the worst possible time to have a crisis of faith.
He didn't say any of this. Suddenly I'm here and I have to destroy it. Well, I fought all this way thinking that I had to help this guy get back to it, and now he's like, "Bro, you have to break it." What do you mean? That seems like important information.
What's that gonna do? Die more?
Yeah, you can certainly do that.
Yeah, as an action, detect good and evil. Until the end of your next turn, you can sense anything affected by the howl spell or know the location of celestial feet and undead within 60 feet. I don't know.
I'm going to
I know maybe it not be explicitly in the writings of this spell, but...
No, I'm going to, you know what? Make a nature check for me.
Oh, God. It was on a 20, and then it rolled over to a 2.
No.
Ooh, I hate it when it does that.
Oh, no.
I think with a 2, I'm going to hold you to the letter of this spell. And within 60 feet of you, you detect no celestials, no fiends, and no undead. There's probably an elemental.
No celestials.
Looking at the big giant rock monster, you got a feeling. But you get no further insight.
What do nature spirits register as then? Does he detect Edigan?
He does not. Not celestial.
Okay, Glimki. I can't do anything this turn again. I guess I'll just move to the other. Can I just rotate around the tree?
Yeah, you run around the tree. I'd say the creature, you look over and you see Clay is stuck to it, and one of its eyes is looking at you, but you run around the tree.
Yeah, takes his sword out, but that's it.
Okay. You hear the sound of the creature shredding the rebels you brought down here. Or maybe you don't, because it attacks the one restrained. Clay, I'm sorry I didn't roll this for you first. I rolled this guy first because I really thought he would die.
No, that's fine. I want these guys to live.
I roll a 2 and a 3. The one that is trapped on the side holds his bow out. He just manages to get it up, and the claw snaps onto it and tries to grab him, but he holds it off, surviving temporarily.
Good.
The second attack will be with advantage against you, Clay.
Mm-hmm.
I roll a natural 1 and a 21.
Oh.
Clay, you will take...
Wait, how does Warding Flare work? Attacked by a creature within 30 feet that you can see, I can use my reaction to impose disadvantage. So if it's an advantaged roll, Do you take the lower one instead, or do you just roll again flat?
It would neutralize it. So I
Uh-huh.
would say in this situation, because I've already rolled it, I think technically it's supposed to be said beforehand, I would re-roll
shit.
just a single die.
Okay.
So if you want to avoid taking this damage, I will re-roll if you want to use your warding flare.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my warding flare. Disadvantage. So I guess flat roll.
Flat roll. That is a 3 on the die. Imagine if it had a nat 20. Wouldn't that have felt so bad?
The stats are not in the favor. I was like, I don't think this. I don't know.
It is going to make a claw attack against one of the swordsmen. Regular claw attack. That'll hit as an unnatural 20.
Oof.
Dealing 7 slashing damage. And swordman number 8 perishes.
Which one was that?
We'll say his name was Bruno.
No, Bruno.
He had bad breath
I'm
and
gonna miss him forever.
liked to sing.
Aw.
Oh man.
And
dreamed a
he-
dream.
he dies with a dream upon his lips of a better Mengen. Clay, it's going to try and bite you.
No.
As it
Bite me.
pulls you up, dangling you over its jaw on the top of its head, if it even has a head. Clay,
Uh-huh.
you are restrained, so this will have advantage. But I will tell you the first roll will be a miss.
Mm-hmm.
You just need me to roll bad again. Does a 14 hit?
Am I carrying my shield on me?
I'll say yes.
Yeah, then it doesn't hit because my AC is 16.
Let's go.
It drops you, and you fall towards its open mouth, and you pull your shield down and wedge it in the creature's jaw, and it tries to crunch you, and you pull your arm free and roll down the side of it, landing on the ground back on your feet. It is unbothered by Glimki. It doesn't care about what Glimki's doing right now, out of sight, out of mind. And it does not care about the fireball because there are delicious people to consume. So, what? It has to make a saving throw?
It's still
Let's make a
within.
dexterity
Yes.
saving throw.
Yes. Dexterity saving throw.
It fails.
Okay, that's 2d6, I believe. Let me just double
It
check.
is.
Okay. That's 7 fire damage.
Clay, I'm going to tell you this now. It has been hit several times. Rebels have been slashing at it. You've been hitting it. Your spiritual attacks and this fire, this flaming sphere, have done as much damage as you expected to. But it seems to be resistant to the basic weapons of the rebels, which means
Okay.
it has secretly taken less damage than I had marked down because I forgot it had resistance. That being said,
Wow.
And I even said it at the start, dude.
Yeah,
You
it's
did.
resistant.
that being
Really
said,
good.
it looks bloody. It is.
Oh shit. Okay.
The hits are adding up. Like, it is a tough creature. It is a big, strong, mean-looking creature, and you're starting to lose your forces. But maybe
Mhm.
the creature's turn ends. It gets its legendary actions back,
Mm.
and it's Fat Sal's turn. Fat Sal. Let's see. So Faunalyn, you stayed back. You shot. There are 2 swords guys in front of him. So he's going to take a claw attack against each of them. That is going to be a hit and a hit, which means triple snake eyes. That guy should have died. I rolled 3 ones on the damage roll.
God.
That's
damn.
impressive.
Yeah.
He's
this guy's
supposed to live.
chosen
This-
one.
That's crazy.
The other
yeah.
guy will survive with 1 HP.
Good.
This is a game of inches, and I can't help but feel like
Survive.
this is going to add up.
Hmm.
The archer that tried to shoot that worm on the ground screams as the worm rears back and launches itself at this archer. He has to make another dex save. And he will fail. You watch as this worm launches itself at him and starts to it lands on him. It starts to constrict around him. It starts to like bind onto his arm, and he starts to scream. And that'll be the end of Fat Sal's turn. I'm going to say that the 3-eyed monster in the cavern is going to use its earthly retreat to take the disengage action and burrow for up to half its speed. And you watch as the ground just starts to like shake around it, and it just melds down into it.
God.
Faunalyn, Yoitoin.
Lovely. Excellent. I'm going to look at Burkhan and say, all right, let's see what you can do. I assume that the rebels are between me and Fat Sal, yes?
Yeah, the swords guys stayed next to him. They're clanging, trying to cut him down.
Okay. I'm going to move past the fray so that I'm standing behind Fat Sal. Faunalyn summons the energy that she felt pour into her when Burkhan shrunk and passed over that power. And she doesn't know what she's casting, and she doesn't know how to cast anything. So her movements look stilted and jerky, but she summons this power, and she is going to cast Arms of Hadar. And what happens is the shadows elongate around her and then billow and curl through the air, and in a split second they unravel to encompass Fat Sal in the perimeter of this shadowed region that she has just summoned. Falls just shy, it kisses the feet of the rebels that were standing in front of Sal. The tips of their toes are darkened by this black shadow, and she and Fat Sal, who are within this darkness, don't just see darkness, they see the shadow cast by tall trees. These moving, shadowy, phantasmal columns of darkness that echo the parts of the forest that frightened Faunalyn when she was a child, and they are lost in this forest together. And I need Fat Sal to roll a cutie little strength saving throw.
I truly hate that I have to do this, but I rolled a natural 20.
That's okay. He's still gonna take half damage.
Ha! Suck it.
Yeah.
Oh, he's gonna take he's gonna take 1.5 damage because on my 2d6 I rolled a 2 and a 1, and that is halved. So of
Perfect.
a possible of a yes, and he suffers no other reactions.
I take it back. You don't have to suck it.
Suck that 1.5 damage.
Yeah, he takes
did it
1
kill him?
damage
Did it kill
as we
him?
round down.
Did it kill him?
You know, I'd love to play this little game and say yeah, but no.
No. Maybe if you did 1.75.
Maybe 1.75.
Yeah, even 1.6.
Oh, I'm not done though.
1.6.
With my bonus action, you tell me if this is too cool. Tell me if this is too sexy and cool.
love
Maybe
the
it's not allowed because it's too cool. But I would like to use my bonus action to hide. And I know maybe it's mechanically not possible, but there's like boxes and things around on the map. Can I like step into a shadow? Like I'm pacing around these trees and I want to step into a shadow and I want to call out, and I imagine my voice echoing around this cave and say, the problem with you, Fran, is you don't know how to show restraint. There's a time and a place for vengeance, and I assure you, you've missed your shot.
Give me a stealth action. Tide.
If I fail this, I'm actually gonna get up and leave. If I roll
If you
bad,
fail
I'm
this, we're gonna
so
have to
embarrassed.
forcing you like rolling first and describing after.
And then describing, and then I'll be like, okay, if I
Little
roll
less
bad, it was
paper at the
really
end.
dorky. But if I, oh God Almighty, that's an 11.
11. Okay.
Ew.
You step behind one of these shadowy trees that you've conjured forth, and we go to Clay.
Where'd he go? Where's the bad guy? Wait, what happened to the archer that he was grappling? You dropped him?
Yeah. We'll say the creature molds down into the ground and like scraping onions off a knife. It just like just gets deposited on the ground.
Okay. Is there any sign of this guy around here still?
He leaves no trace.
Mm-hmm. Cool. A turn with no target. That's great. Mm-hmm. Can I ready an action for when he reappears to attack him?
Totally.
How does that work? Do I only get my action then if I prepare an action? Or can I like delay my whole turn until after he appears?
Only your action. Using your
Okay.
reaction to use an action.
Okay. Can I still see Glimki?
I don't think so.
No, he has disappeared behind the tree. This big old tree. I think you like roughly know that he is back there, but you can't see him.
Okay. Can I move to just maybe like spread out and try to get Glimki into my line of sight? to keep in sight of me because I want to bonus action cast Sanctuary on him.
Okay. Let's see. Based off roughly where you were pulled off of the dang cliff.
Mhm.
And how generous am I not to give you fall damage? How generous am I as you slam into the side of this creature? How generous? I would say, sorry, are you holding an action?
Yeah, I think I want to use my movement, bonus action, and then hold my action to attack when the thing appears again.
Sure. And what do you want to do with your bonus action?
Cast Sanctuary.
Oh, it's not a bonus action. Ooh.
It's a bonus action.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
You ward a creature within range against attack. The spell ends a creature. Okay, it's not concentration, and you don't need to see the creature.
Oh, I don't need to
So
see him.
I will say you can't gain line of sight to Glimki, but you know.
But I
where
can just
he
cast
is.
it on him. Okay.
And you just reach out. You cast this. You say this prayer, asking the Krog to protect your friend, and you know it takes hold. And Glimki, I'll say you see like this little fiery, shimmering dragon start just like swirl around you.
Yo, why is Prima so good at this game? I don't understand. What's happening? That spell's sick as fuck.
That's that's a first level spell too. Awesome.
Yeah, but that's sick. I'm just like, it's less about just the spells, it's more about the all the synergies lately have been crazy.
Knowing which spells have concentration, like you've got 3 active spells right now,
Yeah, that's
and you're only concentrating on one, and that's crazy to me.
Yeah, I'm trying to maximize my action economy.
She's a min-maxer.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Who would have known?
Oh, Clay's just really finding herself.
God damn. That's crazy as hell.
Okay.
Do I have to say what my ready to action is, like what I want to do?
Yes,
Or can I
you have
do
to
it
define
once
the
before?
action and the trigger.
Okay, when he appears, I'm going to Sacred Flame him again.
Sounds good. So you ready a sacred flame, looking around, eyes darting around this darkened cavern. There's no light except for the light the couple of remaining swordsmen are carrying. And speaking of swordsmen, they're going to spread out a bit, not liking how this creature's been tearing them down. And we'll say the archer is no longer stuck. He readies an action. The swordsmen fan out a bit. They ready actions. Out in the hallway, however, the 2 swordsmen fighting against Fat Sal are going to lock eyes in the heat of combat. And one says, "Till the end, sister. We won't stop until we see Mengen free." And they're both going to attack. And they're both going to hit.
Woo!
And collectively, they do 9 damage. Apologies, dear sister. Fat Sal does regain 10 hit points once again. I keep forgetting to do that on his turn, so he has healed again, but he will take 11 damage from these 2 attacks, so it kind of cancels out. Essentially, the swordsmen do the same collective damage that you did with your spell.
Yeah. 1 damage at a time.
1 damage at a time. Journey of 1,000 miles. Vanessa Carlton style or whatever. One of the archers is he's going to rip the worm off and throw it on the ground, and the other one is going to attempt to stomp on it. They're not going to be attacking Fat Sal. They're worried about this worm that, as he scrapes it off, he's like, "It's burrowing into me! Ah!" And he rips it off, and the other one is going to stomp on it and just crush it under his boot and destroys it.
Good.
Burakan, the untimely. I'm going to say she looks at the dead swordsman, the nearly dead other swordsman, and says, "This isn't looking so good. I'm going to try something else." And she extends her hands out, and you watch as the walls of this cavern begin to close in like a sliding door, start to pinch off between you and Fat Sal, blocking him off with the other 2 rebels. And as the walls start to close, the stone starts to move, this wall of stone starts to take shape. You see it starts to vibrate, and her hands begin to tremble, and you look over, and she shrinks again down to only 1.5 feet tall. And the spell breaks, and you see just blood coming out of her ears now.
What the
It's no good. It's no good. It's no good. Oh, he did something bad. He did something bad. And we're going to move on to Glimki, standing in the shadows of this completely dark cavern with no light. Glimki standing amongst the roots of this massive stone tree.
Okay, I guess it's time to do my job, which is free the heart of Edigan. I'm gonna try attack this tree.
Okay.
Does a 14 hit the tree?
Give me a second.
Fuck. Ah!
Yeah, I'm sorry. You strike
Miss?
at it.
All right.
You don't miss. You don't miss, but you swing at it, and your sword just deflects off of it. You see sparks from the impact point, but the stone is thick, and it's been growing for a long time, and you don't get through it.
What the hell? All right.
Anything else you can do?
Nope. Literally no.
Okay.
If only we had more blast powder.
Ah,
Hate to
that's
see
a bummer.
Winkers, I'm gonna need some better rolls from you going forward. The creature does not appear. Does not do anything.
Show yourself.
And we move on to Fat Sal once more.
I mean, if you guys aren't doing anything, we can hang out. You could come hang out here. You're not doing
True.
anything in there.
Fat Sal is going to attack both the swordsmen once again. That is going to be a hit on both. And with these vicious hag claws, he cuts down both of them. Faunalyn is hidden. The two archers remain. And I'd say the one that stomps with its boot, crushing the worm, he reacts to that and is going to launch another one off of his body at him.
Stop throwing tapeworms at people.
But they dodge out of the way. He moves down the hallway towards them, getting, we'll say, within 10 feet, kind of moving past where you're hidden, Faunalyn, running past you.
He was like ignoring me. Oh, can I take an opportunity attack?
Well, you're hidden, remember. Not ignoring you, but you hid. I will say, sure.
Hell yeah. I do not get sneak attack on this attack, though, do I?
You would, because you have advantage.
I would?
If you
Yes.
attack from hiding, is that advantage?
Oh my god! That's an 8 to hit. Does it hit?
Did you roll with advantage?
No. That's a 24 to hit.
Ooh, an 8 would have
Does
hit,
it
but a
hit?
24 misses, unfortunately.
Dang it.
Ah, damn.
Yeah, it hits.
Ooh. Max damage on both die. That's 22 damage.
22 damage.
I rolled max damage on 2 out of 3 of my die. Oh, I finally did something cool with my stupid arms of Hadar.
That was awesome.
You step through this shadowy, conjured tree as Fat Sal goes running by and stab him through the remains of his chest. A dozen worms die on your rapier, and you pull it loose and he spins around. The fight continues on. That was a big chunk of damage. And now I do have to admit, I forgot he did heal at the beginning of his turn. So he's hurting, but slightly less hurting. I'm going to say, though, bloodied. Despite the healing, bloodied.
Okay, we're making it happen.
You're doing big damage.
Faunalyn, it is now immediately your turn.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to swing again with my rapier. That is a dirty 20 to hit.
Okay, you will not get sneak attack because you're no longer hidden and he is no longer next to any of your allies.
I lied. I'm going to take a bonus action first to... My trees are still up, right?
I'm going to say they're gone.
I hate you.
I was very kind with the trees. We can all admit I was very kind with the trees.
I hate you. You're mean.
No, don't say that. You don't mean that.
Bonus action disengage.
All right, you know what?
I'm going
you know
to...
what? Hey, do you want some love from me? Do you want some love from me? You look at this creature and you're like, I don't have an ally nearby. I can't sneak attack. And then you glance down at your shin and see the 1 foot tall Burakan
Ah!
grabbing him by the leg. And she says, stab him, get him.
Oh, that is so nice.
So if I say I hate you, you fundamentally change the setting to make the world nicer to me?
I'm a kind man. Many people think
I
otherwise.
fear we're setting a precedent that entails a lot of verbal abuse from me. But
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm going to allow it for today.
You got an unnatural 20 on the attack roll.
I sure did. That is a meager 13 damage on my stabby stab.
Okay. He's starting to look pretty rough.
Fantastic. I look to one of my allies. I lock eyes with them and I say, if we win this, even if we all die, our souls will roam free in the gardens of Edigan. I'm emotionally manipulating this man's faith to give him the help action through my Master of
Nice.
Tactics thing. Yes.
Let's go. Clay, it is your turn.
Okay.
The creature has not reappeared. You are currently holding 3 spells in your mind. Sweat drips down your body as this arcane force that you're wielding swells and grows. What do you do now? And I'm gonna make a note of something.
Mm-hmm.
Holding a spell as a ready to action does require concentration. I forgot about that. I would have warned you. So we'll say if you want to maintain the flaming sphere, you wouldn't have cast, you wouldn't have held Sacred Flame last turn. Which is fine. You can if you still want to, like if you wanted to have, but I imagine you'd rather have a flaming sphere than a...
Yeah, I think I would have just readied to hit it with my physical mace.
Okay. So you pull the mace out, 3 spells held in your mind, shield and mace drawn, looking around in the darkness, waiting for it to reappear.
Hasn't appeared. We've established that I actually cannot see Glimki, so I did not see him start to attack the tree.
No, you heard a strike from the darkness, but don't know what it was.
Don't know what's happening there. How many rebels are still alive?
You have 2 swordsmen and 1 archer.
Okay, I'm going to say to them, I think it's gone. You guys start heading back through the tunnel where Lady Faunalyn is. Bring our fallen comrades and maybe we can regather on that side. I'm going to stay here with Glimki, but you guys should make your way out.
Yes, sir. And you look at this young human teenager, really probably not even 18, covered in the blood of his ally. And there's only 1 body. The other was devoured.
Yeah, so hopefully they help
2
carry
of them
him
pick up
out.
one of the swordsmen and run off back down the tunnel on their turn. Anything else on yours?
Since the bad guy's not here anymore now, I would like to go move so I can see what Glimki's doing. Just from afar to see how maybe he's planted Edigan or something. I don't know.
Okay. Are you moving your flaming sphere, spiritual weapon, either or neither?
Where are they? Are they like they're next to each other? Because I...
More or less, yeah. One's like hovering in the air like 10 feet from the other.
Can I just spread them out a bit so in case the thing appears, it might be within range of one of them? One or the other?
Yeah, the sphere rolls down the tunnel or down the cavern towards the tree, casting these long, dark shadows. The light of it dances through the roots of the stone tree. The spiritual weapon, you can see it moving through the space, fans out.
I can only move one of them, though, so...
That's fine, it's flavor. And that's your turn.
Yeah.
The rebels are going to drag the body out, and as they disappear into the darkness, you hear the sound of falling stone. And you look up, and you see the creature has burrowed through that stone platform at the southern end of this chamber and stands upon it. It is Burakan's turn, and she looks up at you, Faunalyn, and says, well, I didn't think this is how it was going to go, but honestly, we're not even one hell of a ride. We got 1 ride on a carpet, and it fucking melted, so...
it was a hell of a ride, though.
1 hell of a ride. She reaches up a tiny hand.
Whatever you're doing, don't do it. Don't kill yourself. But while I say that, I'm taking her hand. You have so much to live for. Think of the vengeance. But I'm taking her hand.
She shakes your hand and says, "Oh, no. I'm not, believe me, I'm not dying for you. Not today. I'm probably dying for me, but it is what it is. I'm useless. I got nothing." And we're going to go to Glimki. Actually, before we do, the creature will use its last legendary action of the round. And Clay, you begin to feel your body pulled through the cavern once more. I need a strength saving throw with disadvantage.
Why is it still disadvantaged? Oh, because I'm wearing armor, and that's why. Wow, one of them was a nat 20, and the other is a 9, for a total of 10.
Looking at the map, without trying to get into trigonometry, I'm going to say it's just enough. As you are pulled across the floor, up this ledge, and find yourself stuck once more to the side of this creature. Glimki, it is your turn. You look over and you see Clay disappear through the darkness.
Fucking shit. Okay, Glimki is pissed off because he's confused at why he needs to destroy this tree, but he feels he must, so he's going to try swinging again. Please get through the tree. Wow,
got
that's
this.
ass. That's worse than last time. That's actually... What the fuck? Okay, it's fine. Hold on. I'm going to use one of my maneuvers to add a superiority die to it.
Okay.
Fucking ridiculous. Okay, is a 16 enough? Probably not, right?
Tree, come on.
I'm going to tell you. For transparency's sake, it has a 17 AC.
Yeah, that's great. That's really good.
Quick,
That's really
I'm
good.
Jordan, tell him you
I'm
hate him.
genuinely sorry.
Yeah. Tell him you'll hate him forever.
Yeah.
Well, I literally can't do anything, and I just used one of my maneuvers to try get the thing up because I didn't want to waste the turn. But, well, now I wasted the turn and I wasted the maneuver. Oh, man. That's a bummer.
It's okay. Third time's
I'm
a
sad
Get it
charm.
for
together,
you.
bro.
And sad for everyone else involved. Clay.
I feel no sympathy. I
None?
feel only rage. No, none. See, some of us pull ourselves up by our bootstraps and use the world around us to deal a 1.5 damage per turn. So no sympathy. Actually, so much sympathy. That sucks.
Yeah.
Why is this tree so
Next time.
hard?
Why is this stone tree so
Guys, I don't know, man. You guys, this combat encounter is really fucking putting me down.
Yeah.
I don't know,
Etiquette.
what kind of stuff you're dealing with? I'm clanging metal against stone and nothing's happening.
It's cool. I'm single-handedly fighting a tapeworm monster. It's cool.
Clay. It's going to make 3 attacks against you with advantage.
Oh my
The first
lord. Okay. I
is
would
a
like
natural
to
20.
warding flare.
Okay. Love that. Again. You know what? Hey,
You rolled
Fine.
too fast. I was going to use it.
yeah, that's fine. I rolled first before telling you. That's on me. I will
Yeah, take back that
roll
nat
a
20.
third. I will roll again. Single die. And I know the answer. Does a 15 hit? No, it does not, because you're carrying a
No,
shield.
it does not. Yeah.
That what could have been a natural 20 becomes a miss. The
Cool,
second
cool,
attack.
good.
That is cocked. That'll be a 13
Doesn't hit.
and an unnatural 20
That one hits.
for 9 slashing damage.
Okay.
And it is going to take you as it grabs you with those claws, and it is going to dangle you once more over its mouth and make a chomp attack. I'll say this is without advantage, and it is a 13. I need you to make a choice for me.
Mm-hmm.
You can either pull free of its grasp and risk falling off of this ledge, or you can just stay where you are.
I want to chill on this guy's face.
Okay.
Like
You are
starfish or across his mouth, so I'm not.
Yeah. You spread your legs and arms out, and jaws are clomping below you, desperately trying to draw you in. Amazing. Okay. At the beginning of Fat Sal's turn, he regains 10 HP. I remember this time, everybody. I remember this time.
I like it when you forget.
Thanks. Me too. He is going to attack Faunalyn twice. Did I attack with the rebels last turn?
I don't think so.
Where did the
I gave
new
one of them
rebels
help.
show up yet? When did the rebels from this room go into that room? Do they get a turn?
Next turn.
Okay.
I'm not convinced I attacked. And if I did, I don't think I did. Because it was 2 archers.
Didn't you,
I don't think I did. I think
didn't you cut them down?
I think I skipped from Clay to Burricon. So I'm going to retroactively roll an attack roll with advantage and an attack roll normal style. Normal style attack roll is a hit. Advantage attack roll is also a hit. So Sal will get hit for 9 damage, which functionally overturns the healing he got. And he's going to attack Faunalyn twice. The first attack is an unnatural 20.
Yeah, that will hit.
You are going to take 5 slashing damage
Mm-hmm.
and 3 necrotic damage.
Okay.
You're still up.
Yeah, Faunalyn's hanging on by a thread.
He's going to attack you a second time.
Cool.
That's a natural 20.
Oh my god.
You're gonna kill me outright!
No.
What's
You
happening?
could no! Ah! The number is 25, Zach. If you deal 25 damage, I'm dead.
Oh my god.
No.
I'll say I hate you. I'll say mean things. So factor that in.
I rolled 6 dice. 5 of them were 2s.
Oh my
Okay,
God's favorite.
That's good.
You take 17 damage total. You are
Shit.
knocked unconscious,
Fuck.
Oh, big time.
but you are not dead yet.
Don't worry, guys. Glimki's gonna get this tree down right away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, lumberjack.
There's
Have
some
fun in there.
other rebels coming to join you. Do any of these rebels carry the healer's kit that we spent like a week working on?
You know, I'm going to say 2 of them had healer's kits, 1 from each squad.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to roll 2d10 to determine which of the 10 that came with you had the healer's kits. It'll be swordsman number 6 and the archer who was eaten.
No. Okay,
Oh.
so we have 1 healer's kit.
One healer kit.
1 healer's kit.
Okay.
Where's Boof?
Yeah, Boof is on your... Okay, you know what? Clay, as you're pulled away, I'm going to say Boof, you look into the mouth and Boof is not there.
Oh.
No.
Did he fall in?
Faunalyn, it is your turn. I'm going to need a death saving throw.
Love being top of the round. Shall I DM you the results? Or would you just like me to say it out loud? This is a podcast.
Say it out loud.
Are we
It's a
doing
podcast.
secret death?
Or we can
rolls?
build the suspense. Yeah, what do we
No,
like?
that's okay. There's enough tension built into the fact that your healer is about to get, munched and Glimki is struggling with this big ass tree.
Yeah, guys, this combat's hard. Really having a tough time.
I rolled a 12.
A 12. Clay, it is your turn. You are perched above this creature. What are you doing?
I would like to pull out that one mushroom
Oh!
that you gave me
Oh my gosh.
and say,
yes.
"You hungry, big boy?" And I drop it into the mouth.
You fucking genius.
What does it do? Because I don't know.
Prima, will you roll a D100 for me, please?
That's a 96.
96. Okay, Clay,
Mm-hmm.
something weird happens. You hear a rumbling within the creature, and you watch as these stone scales that cover its body, this natural armor, they begin to withdraw and pull back, revealing exposed flesh. And then you look at yourself, and you see that your scale mail is doing the same thing, revealing chunks of your exposed skin. What that means is that you and the Zorn, I've been dancing around saying its name for some odd reason,
The Zorn.
gain vulnerability to piercing damage for the next minute.
Okay.
I'm going to tell you
That
right
means pretty much nothing to me.
now, one of the better results for you, because another option was
shit.
just like, its hair falls out.
Oh man.
There was
I want
also
this
some
mushroom
options that
to
like
do
probably would have just blown it
damage.
up. So
Yeah.
there was some options that would have like mucked it right up.
Man, it's not even as good as Blackleaf.
Yeah, what the heck?
It's a different kind of high. Clay, you drop that as an action, we'll say, to pull that out and drop it in. Bonus action, are you sphering or weaponing? I'll say either of them can just barely reach.
Am I grappled?
You're like on it.
I'm on it, right? Can I just...
We'll say the magnetism is worn off.
Yeah, because I don't have armor anymore.
yeah, there we go.
What's closer, my spiritual weapon or my flaming sphere?
I'll say like they spread out a bit and they're equally close. They both can just reach.
Oh, cool. Then I'd like my flaming sphere to start rolling over and slam into its naked body.
Okay. That's a dexterity save from it.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. That is a natural 19 on the die.
God damn it. I don't think it takes anything, does it?
Half damage.
Oh, half damage. Okay, so it still takes a little bit. It takes 3.5 damage. 3.5.
Okay, so it takes 3 damage as the flaming sphere comes rolling up this hill, Kate Bush style, and that's not the words, Sisyphus style. It is like a profane cooking pot as this flaming sphere is underneath this creature and you are perched above it. It looks like a giant rock-covered, fleshy cook pot. Something maybe some of the witches you've met in your travels would adore, but it wants to eat you, and you don't enjoy or endure. Probably. Maybe you do.
Clay is a witch, actually. So
I might be a freak like that.
Can I just shout over to Glimki? Be like, how's it going over there? Do you need help?
Not great.
What are
tree
you
is
doing?
harder than I thought.
You had to break it?
I think so.
Just polite conversation on top of a creature actively trying to eat you.
Yeah.
That's the most Clay thing ever, though.
Yeah.
You're just like
Okay,
sitting there, like
that's
legs kicking off the edge of this monster.
Yeah.
Like, imagining Glimki like very anime, out of breath, sweating, like, this tree is putting up more of a fight than I thought.
Clay's like still starfished over its mouth.
You good? Actually, Clay, I do need a concentration check from you.
Oh, yes. What does that entail?
You need to make a Constitution saving throw and roll a 10 or higher.
Con. What is my con? Oh, yeah. That's another abnormal 20.
Nice. This profane 20 keeps your flaming sphere there, means the damage you did actually happened.
And it takes it again on its turn if it doesn't move.
Oh, and it will not move, probably. We're going to say 2 archers fire at Fat Sal. No advantages gained. Oh, 1 hit, 1 miss for minimum damage of 2. The other swordsmen run in down the tunnel. We will say 1, the archer, shoots down at Fat Sal as well. That is a hit, dealing an additional, everything averages out, another 7 damage. He's starting to look pretty beat up.
I've heard that before.
I think 1 has a healer's kit, but I don't think his initial instinct would be to heal Faunalyn. I think he sees this creature, and I think the 2 swordsmen are going to drop their friend and run in to try and cut down this freakish creature. A hit and a miss. Hey, Zach. Oh, never mind. Never mind.
What's that about?
Don't worry about it. It
say?
survives with 1 hit point. Glimki, it's your turn, baby boy.
You can do this.
I literally can't.
You say that, and then you hear a voice in your ear, and Boof says, "Bro, you literally can." And he's going to give you the help action.
Come on.
Okay, just for everyone's reference, I rolled a 10, which is a 14. Wow.
With advantage?
No, the second dice I just rolled, 16 plus 4, 20.
20!
Boof. You did it, Boof.
This is an above table question. I don't know how much the damage this thing can take. Should I blow a divine smite on it?
Survives? Yeah, because that's really cool.
Okay, we're doing it because fuck, if I don't do it in one shot, I'm gonna kill myself.
Ruh-roh. You got bad news.
Oh no, Glimki.
Okay, these dice are the worst. I just rolled a 1. So that's 3 damage. And then divine smite. Okay, are you fucked? I just rolled another 1 and a 6. So we did a total of 10 damage. Great.
It's a tree, but it doesn't have that much health, right?
The thing is, Glimki, you don't need to destroy the tree. You just need to destroy enough stone to reveal the heart inside.
So yeah, so like 40 more hit points probably.
And you do.
The heart's... Oh, see?
You take this blade, and it starts to glow bright, and you wedge it into this tree. Green light starts to spread through the stone, it begins to crack and chip, and there is an overwhelming flash of white light. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, that's good. 11. Can I roll one thing good?
You are blinded.
Yeah, that's what I thought. All right.
As this previously dark cavern is filled with a searing white light, the vision of this crystal heart at the center of this tree is burned into your retinas, and you cannot see anything, but you can feel it. This sickly, sweet, overwhelming presence, something that wants to be good, something that wants to give, is there, pulsing at the center of the tree. And the cave starts to shake. Slowly, at first. Glimki, anything else you wish to do?
I'm blind. I'm
You're
blind. Well, I suppose that's about it.
Is there any reaction from Edigan now that the heart's exposed?
Yeah.
The tree shatters all around your blade. Once more. Please. Destroy it. There isn't much time. We go to the Zorn. I feel like I went a whole round without it doing any legendary actions. That's my bad. Oh well. It's fighting you, and it's a little vulnerable to piercing damage. It feels weird in its tummy. Clay, 3 attacks. None with advantage.
Warding Flare. Oh,
Okay.
none with advantage.
Nice.
Oh, now it's disadvantage. One of them.
I'm going to give you a note, or an insight.
Mhm.
You have seen people get hit by these claws, and it hurts. You've not seen anybody killed by these claws. You did see somebody bit in 2.
Okay, can I Warding Flare the bite attack?
Yes, it is going to claw first, so there is a chance you don't survive until the bite. But my recommendation would be bite is the big one.
The big one. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna save it then for the bite attack.
Okay. A 14 misses. A 9 misses. An 11 misses. You are on this creature. It is clawing up at you. It can't really see you. And it's blindly reaching up, trying to force you into its mouth. And you feel its hand press upon you, trying to shove you in for a bite attack. And you flare with your final warding flare. It would have been a 25. But instead it's an 11.
Yes. Cool.
As this brightness flares out from you, you look out and you see Glimki just in a floodlight, just fully caught in this beam of radiant light. He's clutching at his eyes, and we continue on. Fat Sal is going to heal.
I feel like I need to roll a death save at some point.
You rolled 1. Did I miss you again?
Has it only been
I think we've
one
had 2
turn
turns.
since then?
Yeah, you go right
Damn.
before me, so
Yeah, pretty sure.
I haven't had a
Okay,
turn.
all right.
Turns along, big fight. Fat Sal is going to heal for 10, and then going to turn on the new swordsmen who are attacking him.
Oh, I sent them.
An attack to each. That's a natural 1 and a hit. Barely survives. Very lucky roll for that archer, or swordsman rather. There are now 3 archers in the cavern standing back. He is going to shoot a new worm at the closest one, and he dodges out of the way. People have been rolling good against Sal. Not gonna lie, feeling if you had been healed up, would have gone different. Faunalyn, give me a death save.
That's a 14.
Okay. I think lying on the ground, you are aware that despite your taunts, your challenges, Franny isn't piloting this creature. She set him loose, instructed him as to what he was supposed to do, but he's running free now, and it's your job to finish him off. At least it would be, if the cavern didn't begin to shake violently. I need everybody to make a dexterity saving throw as an earthquake rips through the entire mine.
I am unconscious.
You are unconscious and prone. You don't need to worry about that.
Don't worry. I'm not even worried. I won't worry. Thank you for taking it away from my worries.
I rolled a 19 for a total of 19.
That's awesome. Clay, the Zorn fails its save, and you manage to jump off of it as it hits the ground, keeping your balance, and it is on the ground, claws lashing out at you. Glimki?
I got a 6, if you would believe it.
I would believe it. It's okay. You don't see the ground shake. You just feel it. You fall prone. I've got a roll for 3 archers. Save, fail, fail. And 2 swordsmen. Save, fail. I believe that is everybody. Boof hits the ground and says, "Come on, dude. Get up. We're almost there." Not for any real benefit, but just, he's a good guy.
Aw.
Clay, it is your turn.
Do I have to roll concentration for getting attacked or only if I get hit?
Only if you get hit.
Okay, then the Zorn should have made another dex save at the end of its turn
Oh,
for the
yes.
spear.
It fails.
So it takes another 2d6, which is 6.
6.
All
Okay.
right. Then I'm going to bonus action and try to hit it again with the sphere.
Go for it.
Just have to roll again.
Yes. It gets a 12.
This time it takes 9 damage.
Okay. Do you have an action?
Yes. Do I get the feeling that Glimki has to be the one to hit the heart, or can I attack it also and not kill Edigan in the process?
Give me an Arcana check. This is weird ancient magic that you don't really know.
Oh, that's bad. I don't want to like get in the way and accidentally hit Edigan because I don't know what's going on there. I rolled a 2 Arcana,
You don't.
which is a 1.
You really don't know. It is weird nature magic. You guys kind of operate in very different realms. On paper, you are similar in the things you can do and the magics you have access to, but in practice, it is fundamentally different, and you just don't know what will hurt and what will help.
Okay, then Clay's gonna shout at Glimki again. What's going on over there?
I can't see! I'm blind!
Is that the heart? Did we do it? Is it
We're
over?
almost there!
What do we gotta do?
One more hit!
Hit it?
Just break the stone.
Okay. I only have one, let me see, one level 2 spell slot left. And I would like to cast a Scorching Ray, which is 3 rays of fire. And I can aim at 3 targets.
Okay.
So I would like to throw 1 at the tree and 2 at the Zorn. I'm gonna stay starfish on its face and just plunge one hand into its mouth and shoot it that way.
Okay. I love that it fell over and you just like clung on.
Yeah,
You didn't
just
roll away.
like-
You just like, "Ah," and then just like ram that hand in there
Yeah.
and start burning. Give me 2 attack rolls.
That's a 20 and a 21. A nat.
Those both hit.
I rolled a 13 and a 14. That's a 12. No, that's not right. Sorry, I did my math wrong.
Okay.
That's a 16.
16!
Yeah.
Hey, it had taken 57 damage and it has 73 hit points. You can look it up. Azorn has 73 hit points. 57 plus 16 is 73.
Whoa, exactly.
Prima,
Perfect kill.
how do you want to do this?
Well, I kind of described it. I'm like crouched over its face with my hand down its throat. And I'm like filling it up with fire from the inside.
Amazing. I think you wedge one hand in there and start blasting. 4 beams of fire come off of your fingertips, and you reach out with your other hand, and like bowling, you just draw that flaming sphere in and you step out of the way, and it pours down the creature's gullet, and it just starts to writhe and convulse and steam, and then it falls quiet. Holy shit.
Nice. And
Yeah,
my last
same.
ray.
And
That
your
was
last
at
ray,
73?
you shoot it at the stone tree.
Okay. Oh well, I don't think I can hit a 17. It's no, yeah, that's not it.
See, the tree's hard!
Yeah, the tree's
It
hard.
hits.
It hits.
But the fire hits the stone and just disperses.
Ah, maybe you have to hit it directly on the heart.
After Clay, Rebels. 3 ranged attacks, 2 sword attacks. I'll say they all pull themselves up to their feet. The ground is still shaking. It hasn't stopped. There's been earthquakes that you've had during your time here that have been just short outbursts. This one is just getting started. But everyone pulls themselves to their feet. 3 ranged attacks, 3 hits, 2 sword attacks, 2 hits. The remaining rebels scream out, "Kill it! For Edigan!" Dealing 15 damage to Fat Sal,
Nice.
So happy for him.
cutting him in 2, and he collapses to the ground. Glimki, it is dark. You can't see, but Boof grabs your hand and guides it up the tree, helping pull you to your feet, helping you orient yourself.
Okay, so I guess it's flat. Like just a normal roll? Because is he helping, but I have disadvantage because I'm blind?
Yeah.
Great, so no pressure.
It's got to have a lower AC.
For the love
right?
of Christ. Just kidding. 18. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you divine smiting again?
I have to, I guess. Fuck it. The other thing's dead. I don't know that I'm blind, but yeah. Oh my gosh, sorry. All RP has gone out the window because I'm so irritated at this tree.
You got mentally boomed.
Fuck! Okay.
Glimki versus tree. This is crazy.
Okay.
Your worst enemy.
Okay. Wow, not great. 8 plus 6, 12. Or, sorry. I can't count anymore.
14?
Yes.
You pull back. An arc of green slices through the air, flashing across the sides, the walls of this cavern, though you can't see them. With each flash, you see Callum shaking your hand in the attic of the Pike and Pint. You see yourself in the mirror wearing the Geronimo T. Gates costume for the first time. You see Faunalyn and Clay look at you reassuringly before you part ways outside Korak HQ. You see home. You see hope. As your blade pierces the crystal heart at the center of this petrified tree, and it shatters into a million pieces. You feel a surge of energy flow past you. A warm summer breeze pulling at your hair, pulling at the edges of your cloak. It's not violent. It's in contrast to the ground shaking beneath you. If anything, as you spin, it's like it's helping you find your footing. It is a dance through a field on the night before somebody begins a wayfare. It is a comforting presence, a guiding hand. As Edigan's spirit, his pent-up energy, is restored. However, the ground is still shaking, and the ceiling begins to collapse. Faunalyn, you are hit by the mining platform. That wooden platform in the tunnel buckles and slams on top of you. You instantly take one fail.
What?
That's fine.
Glimki, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw with disadvantage.
4.
Wow. All ones. You take 3 bludgeoning damage as a chunk of branch, one of these stone branches, just snaps off and clips your shoulder, and that warm breeze almost pulls you out of the way. You still get hurt, but it could have been so much worse. Clay, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
18.
Nice.
You dodge out of the way as this platform that you're on crumbles. You just pull yourself back away from the edge as a large chunk of it shears off, taking the Zorn's body with it. Fail, fail, fail. Pass, pass. One of the surviving archers is crushed.
Shoot.
That's so sad. They fought so hard.
The next archer takes 5 damage from the same piece of rock that falls from the ceiling. And with the exact damage necessary, one of the remaining swordsmen is also crushed.
Oh.
What is this? God, is the Hydra coming?
Faunalyn, through the blood pouring into your eyes, that jolt of pain as the mining platform falls on top of you. You blink your eyes open for a snapshot, a brief second, and see Sal pull himself to his feet, still healing.
No.
Not
No.
killed.
No.
What the hell?
No.
He is going to attack
Oh.
a swordsman twice.
Bro!
The swordsman
Oh.
turns around, kind of as the ground's shaking, and you watch as Sal just grabs him by the neck and snaps. He drops.
Ah!
Come on.
Can somebody come help me? I'm glad you two are playing with a tree and throwing rocks around, but some of us are dying to tapeworms.
I don't know. Genuinely, I don't know.
God!
Sal is going to dart forward. Tapeworms flailing. Attack one of these archers, rolls a natural 1. Shoots a worm at the other, who fails. The worm catches him in the throat and starts to burrow in.
Stop. What the hell?
Faunalyn, I need another death saving throw.
This guy's OP, I think.
Yeah,
Oh,
what the heck?
what happens when I roll a 10?
A 10 is a pass.
That's 3 passes! Ha! Can't kill me, Franny!
With a 10, you feel a pressure on your hand, and you once again blink your eyes open, breathing shallowly. Your head hurts. Everything hurts. And you see Burakan, this tiny, diminutive, 1 foot tall, once proud figure, squeezes your thumb and says, "We gotta get out of here. I'm sorry. We gotta leave them." And she is going to meld with the stone, pulling you with her.
Oh, shit.
You feel the ground embrace you. It's not comfortable. It is violent. The ground is still shaking around you, but you manage to move through it. It is unlike anything you've experienced before. You aren't scraped. You aren't battered. You are flowing through the rock. You travel like this for several minutes. You start to lose track of time. You fade in and out of consciousness. But a second later, your eyes open, and you see that you are in an open field. Ash rains down upon you. It is dark out. Night has fallen, and you lose consciousness.
The hell? I mean, she's a real one for helping me. My other 2 friends didn't
Didn't know you were hurt. Didn't know you were hurt.
Yeah.
I hope your new third party member, the tree you exploded, is as good at roguey stuff as I am.
Okay.
The ground continues to quake. Clay and Glimki, I need dexterity saving throws.
Again? I'm still on the ground.
You pulled yourself back up 2 feet.
God, when do we get a turn to actually get out of here? Shit. 6.
And I'm assuming mine's with disadvantage.
Yes.
Haha, it doesn't matter. 19. Yeah, I got a
19 with
20 on the other one.
Glimki, that warm breeze swirls and swirls around you. You feel the ground fall away beneath you, and though you can't see it, you are lifted off the ground, hovering several inches in the air.
What?
Clay, you look across this space through the darkness, and you see Glimki hovering there. You see dust and debris spinning around him. But as it does, you watch as the flower on the back of his head blooms once more. Petals sprouting, fanning out. And as it does, a few of them are ripped away, caught up in this vortex around him. But they continue to grow back. As soon as one is plucked away, another takes its place. More and more petals swirling around him until he's entirely obstructed from your view. Glimki,
Yes.
you haven't died. At least not yet. But you open your eyes and you see that you are in a familiar place. A place of endless fields and infinitely tall mountains, impossibly tall trees. And you see a being towering over you, 30 feet tall, made entirely of swirling flower petals.
Oh my god.
You watch as they kneel down in front of you. And though they are 10 times as tall as you, you see eye to eye. At times, a clarity of a face comes into view. At other times, it's just more flowers changing, growing, falling away, being replaced. Sometimes plumeria, sometimes roses, lilies, flowers you've never seen before.
You did it. You saved me.
I barely did anything. It's all your people that did the work.
They forgot me. But you, a stranger, did not.
They were tricked at again.
That may be. I do not hold that against them, so much as I say it to thank you, to call attention to the kindness you have shown me. I owe you a debt that cannot be repaid. But I can save you. At least this one time.
Well, what about Clay and Faunalyn?
She is gone.
What?
I apologize. She's left the mine.
Okay, good. Good. And Clay too?
Clay is still there, and while I am restored, there is still much healing that must be done. I'm afraid I will only have the time to take one of you.
Okay, then put me back. You picked the wrong one.
He shrinks down closer to your size, takes both of your hands. Are you sure? You saved my life. Not just today, but by coming and finding me in my grove. No one else could have done what you did. You have a ability not seen in this world in 1,000 years or more. It would be a pity for it to be snuffed out like this.
I mean, maybe I feel like maybe I just served my purpose. I got you out of the tree. If anything, just go help Clay. And then the only other thing I ask is help Malare. The parashot is coming, and I still don't really know what that means. But I did my part. Malare saved me. I saved you. Now you save Clay.
If his greatest crime was creating you, I would not be here but for him as well. I will stand at his side when the time comes, and I will ensure your friend makes it home. Thank you, Glimki Treefellow. And the flowers start to slowly fall out of the air, falling around you, filling your field of view, until it looks as if you are in a vast field of flowers. And then you wake up. The world is dark. The ground is shaking. Rocks are falling around you. You can't see them, but you feel them landing closer and closer. Clay, you begin to move towards Glimki, I can only imagine.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to cross the space, picking yourself across the ground as the mine collapses in on itself. But the wind begins to blow towards you. Strong and insistent. And as hard as you push, it pushes harder. I'm sorry, little one. It was his wish.
No thank you. Let me go help my friend. What are you doing?
The wind lifts you off your feet.
No.
Pulling you away from Glimki, out of the
Stop
cavern.
it.
And he disappears in the darkness. You see the last two of these archers facing off against a writhing mass of worms, only for a rock to fall from the ceiling and crush Fat Sal.
Edigan, help them instead. Help them instead. They need it. I'm gonna go back for Glimki. Let me go.
I'm sorry. He does not listen. You are pulled through endless tunnels, closer towards the surface, until you reach the main shaft that you entered into originally.
You're pulled up through the air, higher and higher, before you are placed upon the ground at the edge of Cheria Mine. You run back towards it and feel a hard, firm grasp upon your wrist. You turn to see a being made entirely of flowers. It shakes its head. Down in the dark, Glimki, you hear screams and fighting off in the darkness. Back where Faunalyn was, you know she's okay, and that's enough. You're alone, but you're not. As a tiny mouse-sized individual grabs onto your thumb and gives it a squeeze and says, "We did it."
Couldn't have done it without you, Boof.
Yeah, it's probably true.
It most definitely is.
But I don't think any of us could have done it without you.
Ah, shucks.
A rock hits close to you. A spray of debris kicks up. You hear the stone tree start to crack and heave, and it collapses with a deafening roar, filling your lungs with dust. You can't see it, but you know it's any second now. How does Glimki feel in this moment?
After the fear and the anxiety slowly, I guess, loses its hold on him, sitting with Boof in the dark. I don't know, I think he feels proud to some degree, imagining that, this line will be written on a page of a book that somebody will read. And, his name will live in story, become myth, and one day a legend.
As you sit there in the dark, waiting for the inevitable end, you imagine that book. You imagine someone flipping it open, turning pages, leafing through it. It feels so vivid. It feels like you can see it. It feels like you can hear it. The flutter of the pages on the story of Glimki Treefellow's life. But amongst the rumble and the stone, that flapping sound persists. And you hear a voice in the dark. "I told you I would find Edigin and tell you where he was. You didn't wait half a day. That's fucking crazy. Get upon my back, Treefellow. Your work is not done, nor is mine."
As long as Boof can come.
Who the fuck is Boof?
This is Boof.
Do you blaze? No, I do not blaze. And you feel the back of your shirt is pulled up as a large crow, manifest in the physical space, pulls you up onto his back. And you fly. Out through this cavern, down the tunnels. Though you don't see it, the last two archers fall as Fat Sal once again regenerates and heals, tearing them apart, only for a wall of rubble to sweep through the tunnel behind you, crushing him, you hope, for the last time. You fly upon the back of Mulare, or at least his avatar. The wind sweeps through your hair. You reach back at one point to grab your hood from your cloak and pull it back into place. And as you do, you reach for that flower that Edigin gave you, and you see that it's gone. The air is warm down here, but as you fly, it begins to go cooler and cooler and cooler. Clay, standing there at the edge of the mine, you hear a great rush of wings as a large black shape flies inches past you, up into the air, and you see a massive crow, wings 15 feet across. and you see your friend Glimki perched upon its back. The crow circles and circles and comes to land maybe 10 feet away from you. Edigan lets you go.
I run towards Glimki. Glimki! You stupid idiot! You're alive!
And so are you. And Faunalyn too?
Oh my god, Faunalyn. Oh no, she's still down there.
No.
Thanks for remembering me, guys. It only took you 3 hours into the recording session.
Haven't seen you in a whole episode. Clay's memory's like a goldfish.
I'm dead in the field. It's fine.
Wait, we have to go back down for her. She's gonna get crushed.
We don't see her here?
You don't see her.
Oh, Edigan said that she was okay. I swear he said that.
I don't know if we can trust Ed again.
What? No. We can. We can.
He dragged
saved
me
your
out of
life.
there. He didn't save the others though.
Yeah, I kind of take his word for it.
Clay, as you look at Glimki, you realize his eyes are unfocused. He's not actually looking at you. He's looking past you.
I turn around.
There's nothing there.
I turn back to face Glimki and I wave my hand around. Hello? What are you looking at?
What do you mean?
Your eyes look different.
Your eyes look different. What the hell? We just saved this island.
I'm not blind, you're blind.
Is he blind though? Still?
He doesn't flinch as you move your hand past his eyes.
Oh. Oh, yeah.
What do you mean I'm blind? You're blind.
My,
How many fingers?
maybe
How many
my other
fingers?
senses are so heightened because of the lack of sight. Do the finger thing again.
How many fingers?
3,
How about now?
6.
Great visual gag for our audio. The ground continues to shake beneath you. Boof says, "We gotta go."
Well, let's go find Faunalyn.
Let's do it. Wait, is Malare still here? Or did he dip?
Yeah, and Edigan.
Clay, you look over and you see this large bird and this being made of flowers standing near each other. They don't appear to be saying anything, but the crow dips its head and the individual made of flowers gives a dramatic bow at the waist, and then the crow flaps its wings and takes off into the air, and the petal being disperses, flowers falling across the ground that continues to shake.
Wow, was that Mulare?
Yeah. That guy can't get rid of me.
Holy
No
shit.
matter how hard I try.
Well, I think you should try a little less hard.
Yeah, maybe. I think he's getting pretty annoyed.
What do the two of you do?
I guess we gotta find Faunalyn. If we must.
Ow!
Clay, you guide Glimki out of this mining site. The grounds near the mine continue to shake, and you watch as these buildings that were erected, these refining buildings that were placed right here, crumble as the ground swallows them up. Glimki is unable to see, and it slows you down, but you run around. Give me a perception roll as you search for Faunalyn. It will be with disadvantage.
Boof, help me look for Faunalyn.
Boof helps you.
Is that a straight roll or is it at disadvantage?
That'll be a straight roll.
Okay, because my first roll was a 14 plus 4, 18.
It takes you some time. You're kind of like fanning out. The ground settles down after a time, and you wander through the night, calling out every so often, looking for your friend, trying to make sure Glimki doesn't trip over the roots of whatever trees are here. And you hear a voice. Over here. We're over here.
Faunalyn, you okay?
Yeah, she's here too.
I rush over to them. What happened to you? You're so tiny.
Yeah, it's something I'm trying to figure out. I think the fucker in the tower siphoned off more of my power than I thought. I'm a fraction of my former glory. I don't know what to tell you.
Oh.
But she's alive, sleeping it off. Hopefully she wakes up soon. Well, unless you got something you can give her.
I have one last first level spell slot to cast Cure Wounds.
Save me.
What does she get?
2 plus 4, 6 health.
Ugh.
I CPR you and you get the breath of life.
Faunalyn, like, thrashes awake, ready to stab at Fat Sal, and finds herself in a field and is disoriented. What? Oh god, are we all dead?
No,
are we all
we
dead
did
and
it.
this is purgatory and it's bad? We did it? Ah! We fixed Ed again.
Yeah, I saw Ed again. I saw Mulare. Weird.
Oh my god, they're real. I thought Glimki was schizophrenic.
Nope. I'm right here, and it's Glimki looking the wrong direction.
So, Glimki, over here. And Faunalyn's snapping like you snap her like a cat or a dog. She's like, Glimki,
yes.
Sensitive question. Are you blind?
He's 100% blind.
No, you're blind.
He's
Jerk.
100% blind.
Glimki, what? Glimki, how many fingers am I holding up?
3.
How many fingers am I holding up?
6.
Clay, you've got to fix him.
Can I do a medicine check on his eyes?
It'll wear off eventually, I'm sure.
Yeah, give me
Does
a medicine check, go for
blindness
it.
often wear off? Blindness, Glimki?
I don't
I
know.
rolled a nat 1.
I've never been blind before.
You probably need to amputate.
A nat 1 is a plus 6, so that's a 7 medicine.
You probably don't need to amputate.
Okay.
You know somebody with a glass eye? Maybe she could help you out.
True.
It doesn't help though because of the glass eye. You can't see out of it.
What if we replace one of your eyes with a glass eye?
I'm blind.
I knew
That would
it.
be cool, Glimki. Actually, Glimki would look really awesome. Have you considered that?
My God. No. The island's collapsing on itself, I'm pretty sure. Or maybe it's just the mine. I don't know. You know what? Don't take my word for it. I can't see.
Can we look around and survey what's going on?
The mine is gone. You're a ways away from it at this point. Like, she didn't take you out in a straight line. Kind of shot out like a rocket onto the surface. But the mine is gone. It's dark. But you look up and you see stars. The ash
What are stars?
is clear. You've seen stars.
Are there
You've seen stars.
Oh, okay. Zab has stars. Oh, right. They're just different constellations than the ones in the tower. Are they?
Crazy.
But what are they? Are they other phoenixes or?
That is a question for astronomers and philosophers. And I'd say the 3 of you, the 4 of you, the 5 of you, pull
Who's the
yourselves to your feet
Oh, beer
and begin the walk back to Onkiel. Under the light of the stars that you have not seen since your arrival on Mengen. As you get closer, you see a display of light in the sky. For those of you that perhaps have been to some of the mountainous regions or just been out on a weird, clear night in the winter months, you would recognize it as something akin to the Northern Lights, though you would not call them that here. But they are in shades of orange and pink and purple. And as you get closer to the city, you realize it's not something in the night sky. It's not the stars or cosmic dust from Pharos. It is hundreds and thousands of butterflies. And as you get into the city, you see one of the posters that you made with the Edagang symbol hatches. And this orange butterfly emerges from it and flies up and joins its brethren in the sky.
Whoa.
Yo,
Oh!
So cool.
that's awesome.
The city is quiet. The sounds of fighting have dialed down. And I need to roll one last die. I won't tell you what this roll is for, but it is extremely important.
So don't roll it, man. You're God. Just make it happen. If you care so much, like you're in control. You don't need to roll it. I'm so sad that Glimki didn't get to see the butterflies and the stars. While we were walking, Faunalyn was describing all
There's
of it.
butterflies and stars. God dang it!
You just hear like gasps of awe and like wonder. Oh my gosh, look at that.
What a waste. This is Edigan's fault, I think.
You walk through the streets, and that quiet that you heard begins to give way to the sound of something louder, more explosive, further in. But you soon realize it's not the sound of combat. It's the sound of celebration. As the street is filled with rebels and artists, those who fought and lived. And Clay, you see an individual. They're short, covered in red scales, with a bandage wrapped around their head. Clay! Is that you?
Hammer! We did it.
We did it. We did it.
What happened? Tell me everything that happened on your end.
He tells you. He tells you everything from the beginning. The fight down Artist Alley, pushing Glimki out of the way, getting struck in the head, waking up with bandages and jury-rigged medicine from one of the kits you fashioned, continuing to fight, catching up with his friends. Some of it's secondhand. He wasn't there for all of it. Sapfiend the Treant, holding off the metal constructs that poured over from the northern bridge. A terrible beast, a hydra of numerous creatures, dwarven and animal alike, Kautongs, and a ugly little dwarf named Terry stopped it. An ogre upon the roof of Korak HQ, raining cannon fire down, and a young archer named Madine who slew it with a shot that is already the stuff of legend on the island. A lot of people died, but a lot more lived, and will get to continue to live in this place they call home because of what happened here on this day. It didn't take long. Once the last of Korak's defenses fell, for the dwarves to issue a surrender, Callum bravely led a team towards the governor's house, casting aside those guarding it with a mushroom-encrusted blast powder keg that did weird and wondrous things to all in its presence. At one point, a unicorn appeared,
Whoa.
but everyone decided it's best not to talk about that because things got weirder from there. Callum killed the governor.
All right, Callum. Damn.
Damn, boy.
And a few of the more contractually minded individuals are meeting with the remnants of the Korak Mining Company to discuss the means by which they will depart the island, never to return. The night is a night of celebration, but also of sadness. A great victory was accomplished, but at the cost of many lives. There are fireworks, mixtures of blast powder and paint that are shot up into the night sky. There are these beautiful butterflies, there is drink, and there is food. And in the morning, there is work to be done. I have a question for the three of you. There's no wrong answer. How much longer do you stay on Mengen?
What happened to Buntar?
Yeah.
Imprisoned?
He's just in prison.
There's a few things I'd like to try taking care of.
Yeah, I guess my question would be, mechanically, would we do something where we could pass time if we did something like that?
I also feel like Glimki maybe deserves a speech to the rebels if he wants one.
Yeah.
Maybe to be venerated. I personally think we should be celebrated like rebels. like the leaders of a rebellion that we are? Tell me this, are we celebrated?
You are. But
Yeah.
there's work to be done first.
Yeah, there's
Mhm.
definitely work to be done. Faunalyn's telling people where they can put the statue. She's like, I personally think that the statue of Glimki Treefellow should be on the steps of the building, whereupon he made his rousing speech. Because honestly, that speech should be memorialized. And if you're asking me for my artistic input, he should be pointing at the stars because he reminded the people of this island how to look for them again. Speaking of looking, Glimki, can you see yet?
Totally looking the wrong direction. Yeah, it's
Are you
starting to
still
come back, I think. It's coming back,
Starting
I
to come
think.
back?
Soon.
It's
Like, I
not
can
coming
see-
back?
I
Why are
can-
you
I
nodding
can
and
see
shaking your
shapes.
head? Zach, you're being cryptic.
I'm just nodding along because I like Jordan.
He's permanently blind now.
Is Glimki permanently blind?
He's blind for now.
Okay, well, I
can
want to
see-
try to
I
find a
think I
doctor
can see
on this
shapes, I
island.
think.
How does a week sound?
Yeah, sure.
Right.
Yeah.
To help
What
them,
happened to
like
Franny?
infirm the wounded, to rebuild some
Yeah.
things, to get people in
And bring
order,
Glimki to a doctor.
to help, ensure that the vacuum of power does not just fall into some other
Yeah.
power-hungry person.
I think, Clay would do some cleaning up stuff and like perform funerary rites for all the deceased and like help clean up Artist Alley. Probably check on the Briganock village also. There's other stuff she wanted to do.
Okay. Over the next week, the island begins to heal. The refining facilities were all shut down, and there's broad consensus that they should be bulldozed or, mage-handed, whatever means that they can be permanently shuttered and destroyed are recommended. A new government is formed, an interim one at least, with plans to rewrite the constitution that allowed this nightmare to happen, make something stronger, something more durable, something better for the people that it's meant to protect. In the days that follow, a memorial is built. The names of every individual who passed away is carved into the stones of Artist Alley, so that not one person can walk through the most important street of Onkiel and not know what happened here. Faunalyn, the statues are built. I'd say one day you walk into one of the dwarven smithies and you start to launch into a tirade about where the statue should go and how they should look.
I've never launched into a tirade in my life, but valid.
They're already built.
Yes.
Could you tell me, with your guidance, what they look like and where they go?
Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. Glimki's statue goes on the steps in front of that great church building where he held that speech. And like I said, he is pointing up at the stars. And I hope that they angle his hand so that his index finger leads and guides towards whatever Zav's version of a North Star is, because he was the guiding light of this rebellion. I think Clay's statue and Faunalyn's statue also, I think they can go together. I don't know. What do you guys think? Help. I had a really clear image for Glimki's.
I think it would be sweet to have a common motif with whatever human-shaped or humanoid-shaped statues could have a hollowed chest with somewhere you could put a lantern or something to represent the spark in every person.
Ooh.
Nice.
Ooh, I really like that. That's quite nice. The spark. Or Clay could be like holding a lantern because Clay like lights the fires. But no, your idea is very cool. But where should I put the Clay statue?
I don't know. I think the Glimki statue's enough. I don't think Clay wants a statue of herself.
Too freaking bad? You're getting a statue? Because Faunalyn wants a statue, and it would be incorrect for there to be a statue of the two of us. and not the three of us, okay?
I think that Glimki's statue is a little bit taller than Faunalyn's statue.
I think it's a 3-tiered statue. It is a 3-tiered statue there on the steps because Faunalyn and Clay were also there and they were also important.
Like a podium, like a first place,
Yes.
second place, third place podium.
I agree. I think Clay is depicted holding a paintbrush, and I think Faunalyn is depicted not as Faunalyn, but as Faradeth Throwin. She's presented as in her peasant clothes without her wig. Not her favorite depiction, but she'd rather not be depicted as someone she isn't at the very least.
Wow.
And
Interesting.
Faunalyn is wearing the cape with the Edagang symbol stitched into it. And I agree, I think it's a pedestal type system. And for the first time, Glimki is taller.
Tallest.
And his eyes are a little wonky because he can't
Yeah.
see.
No, well, they're statues, so we all look weird in
Yeah.
the eyes. They have like the cutout pupils that they always give statues for some reason.
I get Bena to teach me how to do etchings, and I make like glass eyes for the statue.
Jordan, do you want to describe your lantern idea for the statues?
I just think it would be sick if there was like, some piece of like a hollowed chest or something where they like, there's either like a piece of glass or some kind of like semi-precious gemstone that can catch light so it sparkles, or it's hollowed and there's like some like, people in the town just like replenish the lanterns and light them.
I love that.
Yeah, to be like a reminder that like the sparks are in every person or whatever.
That's really
I love
nice.
that.
I should say or whatever. So it represents the sparks in every person.
Mhm.
Or whatever. Or just like the endurance of hope under unimaginable suffering. Whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like whatever.
Whatever.
You.
Sorry. No, I was just gonna ask what people have on their list to do. Like, does anyone else want to go talk to Buntar?
So Hammer survived, but Tongs and Terry both died.
Mhm.
Yeah, they blew themselves up.
Yeah, I think Clay would make statues for them too.
Everybody gets a statue?
Everyone gets a
Where are
statue.
we putting all these statues?
Where the dwarf city was, on the other side of the bridge.
Well, that's kind of sick.
All right, everybody gets a statue. Ours are the most specialist because we're the most specialist, but I guess everybody gets a statue.
I think they should.
Yeah.
Like hell they should.
I think in addition to the names etched into Artist Alley, the three of you, well, the two of you, push this idea that everyone deserves a statue, and it becomes a massive collective art project where
Fuck off.
some
Yes, a statue garden. Oh my
cast in
gosh.
metal, some of them are carved from stone, some of them are impressions made of wood. But in the days and the weeks and the years that follow, the city of Onkiel is known throughout Zav for the 374 statues representing those that fought and for the most part died for the freedom of the people of Mengen. There is a lot to do. There is a lot of work that needs to be done, but there are also quiet moments. Clay is able to spend some time with Bena, and they just spend time making art. And when you go see her, you see that, we'll say near the end of the week, you go see her one more time. And the crates of things that were packed up are all unpacked. I'm not going anywhere. This is my home, and you reminded me of that, so thank you.
It was all you. I think you're gonna be needed here more than ever now. We changed so much, so lots of work to be done.
Think so. There is time with Hammer. He's not sure if he's going to keep the studio open. It was always more than a two-man operation, and without Tongs, it just doesn't seem feasible. But that group of kids that he was teaching with Tongs that day, while you're having that conversation, you see they show up and they offer to work for him, and he agrees. And the Glass Dragon stays open for years to come.
Oh.
Several days into this week, there is a less of a parade and more of a forced march as the dwarves of Korak are escorted to the docks and placed upon ships that sail out of the harbor.
I was right there. Where is Buntar freaking Strigamol?
We'll get there.
Also, what happened to Franny? I'm also curious about Manus and what's going on there.
The dwarves that are removed are largely miners and low-level employees. The vice presidents and senior managers and Buntar Strigamol are kept imprisoned in the basement of their own headquarters. There will be a trial, and with any hope, reparations, because while the island is healing, there is still a lot of damage that has been done, and that's going to take money to repair as much as they can. So Faunalyn, you go to see Buntar, locked in his cell. Clay or Glimki, do either of you go with?
Do I see yet?
Not yet.
God damn, that's crazy. If that's the case, no, I think I wouldn't go.
I don't think Clay would be interested. I think she's busy with, like, just helping rebuild and everything.
If you want to go, I can, like, tie you to myself with the rope of climbing, like a toddler leash.
No.
Yeah, that's valid.
I think Glimki would just hang out with Callum and some of the other people that were involved.
Oh my God, your war buddies.
I get walked around town.
Yeah, all the impressive new artworks are described in detail to you.
Yeah, Glimki's like trying to hide that he's annoyed. Like, oh, that sounds really nice. That's great. I'm really glad. Thanks.
Yeah, your statue over there it has a lantern in the chest.
Wow. Sounds really cool.
Glimki, you're given a ornately carved walking stick. It's a solid piece of wood, and it helps you navigate a little bit better, but it's still frustrating. Faunalyn, you venture down into the prison area. You're escorted there by two individuals who fought during the rebellion, the day of rebellion. They tell you that they'll be, just outside if you need anything. And you are brought to Buntar's cell.
Hi.
He sits on a cot. His beard is grown out and tangled. His 4 rings are no longer upon his person. And he looks up at you with sunken, angry eyes.
Hi, Buntar. I'm Faradeth. We've not had the opportunity to meet. You don't look to be enjoying yourself very much.
Why would I?
I just wonder, what do you dislike most about being here, imprisoned?
The tedium. The lack of productivity.
I see. Well, I can't guarantee it, but I do have a proposal for a new venture that would be very productive. The only thing is it's got a bit of a down payment. Do I have your interest?
Potentially.
Faunalyn pulls out the contract that she wrote before the start of the rebellion. The illusory script has faded, and now it clearly says, I, Buntar Stringable, willingly and knowingly sign on to assume the debts of every living person currently indebted to the entity known as Fishhead Franny, and offer an additional surplus of 25 years. That's it. I hand it over. I don't hand him the pen yet, because what if he kills himself with it? But I hand it over and I say,
I can't guarantee that I can broker the deal, but I do think our friend Fishhead Franny would appreciate the gesture of good faith from you. And who knows, maybe after this time is up, you could negotiate some kind of lucrative deal and go back to getting your grubby little hands on whatever natural beauty you can find.
He looks at your contract, reads it over twice, does some mental math about how old he is and whether 100+ years of torment is better than all but certainty of dying in a cell. And he holds out his hand for a quill.
I hand it over. As I hand it over, I say, now there's no guarantees that I can arrange it, but I'll do my best. Franny and I go way back.
Very well. And he signs it in a crisp signature and hands it back to you.
Oh my god. Faunalyn's like kind of freaking out a little. She's like so excited that he signed this. She checks the signature to see if it really looks like his. Or she knows what it looks like. She's forged it a lot of times.
It is his signature. There does not appear to be any element of deception.
Fun. Okay, fun. Okay, fun. She takes it. She's like acting cool, but she's like itching to sprint out and go tell Clay and Glimki. She's like, oh, by the way, when I was rooting through the things in your office, I noticed that you had a contract with Prince Elling Malfirth. Do you happen to know where he's keeping the princess?
What princess?
Insight check? I mean, I believe him, but you got an insight. You got an insight. It's a clickety-clack dice game. You gotta roll the dice. That is 17.
He seems genuinely uncertain as to who you are referring to. At least so far as a princess is concerned.
Right. Don't worry about it. I'm just happened to be looking for Prince Malfirth. Have you been to his villa?
No, I have not had the pleasure.
It's on Bogatir, eh? Any other specific directions? Shipping address, maybe?
It is, Garnet Hall. He's building a new wing for the villa there. His family is, at least. My business is not with the Prince Malfirth specifically, but rather the Malfirth family at large. It is their vacation property, and they are not in Onos, is my understanding. As for the exact location, as I said, it is Garnet Hall. It is upon the northern coast of Bogatir. I'm sure someone on the island or one of my crew who has gone there could probably give you more specific information.
That was very helpful. Thank you, Buntar. I didn't know I had this image of you in my head like you were a total, I guess, monster of a person, but I see you're just an incompetent leader.
Deliver that contract.
Goodbye! And Faunalyn sprints out and she's like a cat sliding on a hardwood floor. Like she's like bashing into corners as she goes. She's like running the contract, flapping in the wind. She's like, Clay, Glimki.
How was it?
Glimki, over here, Glimki. Wrong way.
Yes.
Getting better. Yes.
Clay is describing a statue to Glimki and he's just facing the exact wrong direction.
Uh-huh. Faunalyn hands the contract over and is like, take a look at that, would you?
Is that a joke?
Whoa.
I'm sorry, I'm not used to it yet. I had Buntar Strigamol agree to assume the debt of every living person on Franny's vessel, plus 25 years. Wow. So we know that that's at least 75 years, 76, 70, that's like 80 years of the people we know. It's deliberately vague because there might be additional people that we don't know. So if we're satisfied with Buntar Strigamol serving an 80-year sentence, we can negotiate, potentially, assuming Franny goes for it, the freedom of the other living people on her boat.
Yeah. I think that sounds like a good idea.
Am I right?
Oh, wait,
Yeah.
are any of them
Right?
living anymore?
Can you still negotiate with Franny? Like, she did try to kill Glimki and us.
Yeah, I think I burned that bridge when I sent a team of trained killers.
She did seem to like you the most, though. Maybe you could still talk to her, but I don't know. You gotta be careful.
Temperatures were running hot. It's been a week. I think things have probably calmed down. Faunalyn travels to Manus, and she wants to look at two things. Firstly, she wants to look at that old retired artist's house and see if there's any sign of like life and hope from within it. And then the other thing she wants to do is look at the boat and see if she can get visual confirmation that there's 3 living people on the boat.
You go to Kusti Crowther Breeze's house, and it is much like how it was before. You get there in the evening, we'll say, after your meeting with Buntar, you travel upriver, perhaps you take a barge that's been commandeered. You get there just after Sunsplosion and go straight to her place. When you met her, the one time you met her, she told you that she doesn't go out after dark. And so you're surprised to see her standing at the shore.
Hey, Kusti.
She looks at you, and it takes her a second to remember who you are, to recognize you. It's been a couple weeks since you first met.
It's fine. I'm only the hero of the island. It doesn't matter.
She doesn't get out much.
Sure.
But she says, "Oh, hello. Can I help you?"
Yeah, honestly, I'm here to look at that. And Faunalyn points out at the boat on the water, if it's out there.
There is no boat.
Son of
It
a
is
gun.
late at night. There's been moments that the Callie Marie has disappeared from view, disappearing into one of the little inlets or alcoves of the lake. And so perhaps you stand there with her for some time, staring out at the water. She doesn't say much, but after a little while, she says, "I think he's gone."
Yes, it seems the entire boat is gone. Has it been like that for days?
"I've not seen him since the night of that terrible earthquake. The night the fish all died."
Yeah, that was gross. You don't have to answer, Kusti. I know it's personal. What was your husband doing on that boat?
Give me a persuasion roll.
That is a 17.
She walks away,
Oh.
up the stairs, towards her front door. She opens it, and then pauses and looks back at you and says, "I'll show you."
Is this woman about to murder me in her house? All right. I gladly walk into the house with her. If it's Franny, somehow. I'm scared. I know I shouldn't be. I know this is a nice moment, but I'm scared still.
Somehow Fishhead Franny returned.
Oh,
You traumatized us, Zach.
anything can burst into tapeworms at any moment.
You walk into this dark house. She lights a lantern, casting warm light upon the halls. You can see in that light the faded squares and rectangles along the walls where art used to hang, art that now sits in a pile beneath her house. And she leads you down the hall to a closed wooden door, and she pulls out a key and puts it in and unlocks it and opens the door. You see a studio. There is cupboards and shelves, all perfectly organized, with brushes, blank canvases, tubes upon tubes of paint, and at the center of it, an easel with a wide painting on a rectangular canvas depicting a man floating face down in a lake.
Oh my god.
Moonlight reflects upon him. It was the last thing he painted. He was frustrated at how his career was progressing, and one night he went out to see her. When he got back, he seemed different, driven in a way. He locked himself in here for a week straight, didn't come out, barely ate. And one morning I came to check on him, and the door was locked. He was gone, and this remained. It's the best thing he ever painted. Faunalyn isn't an artist, at least not in a painting sense. Good with a needle and fabric. But you've been around expensive art. You've been around good art. And this is perhaps the most impressive painting you've ever seen from a technical standpoint. The subject matter is dark and grim, and the story behind it worse. But you can't deny the mastery on display here.
That is a horrible story and a horrible loss. I guess, does it bring you any comfort to see that boat gone?
I don't know.
Well, time will tell. Are you a painter as well, Kusti? You are, aren't you?
I was. The pile beneath the house was largely mine.
Oh, yes, I remember. My friend Clay picked up one of the paintings and she quite liked it. Well,
I won't tell you what to do. You know how to take care of yourself, and you have earned wisdom through suffering that I, who have also suffered tremendously, have not yet perhaps accessed in the same way. So I won't offer you any placating words. What I will offer you is, I hope that you will one day paint again, because if you do, I think you will find new life in the arts on this island. I know Clay is not the only one who would be happy to see your paintings. And perhaps it is time for a new easel to be placed at the center of your room. But I'm not good at this stuff, so I'm gonna go. Thank you for sharing that with me, Kusti. Your story will linger with me. Okay, bye.
Give me a persuasion roll as you leave.
Oh God, what am I even persuading her to do? I'm panicking. I thought it was gonna, I don't know what I thought it was gonna be. I should have known that it was gonna be sad. That's a 21.
She doesn't say anything, but as you leave, you turn back one last time, and you see the sadness in her eyes remains, but you see a glimmer of resolve, a spark. And maybe one day in the future, Kusti will begin a rebellion of her own, one that she wages internally, that pushes her to pick up palette and brush once more and create. A few days later, Glimki is walking through the streets. It's just you and Callum. You're being led around. You've got this wooden carved stick. And he says, tell me again, would ya? How you brought back Edigan?
Again?
Just one more time.
Okay, well, there was this, the grove, you were there, and I ran across that field, and I don't know, I just talked to them. I don't know, I guess they could hear me.
That's amazing. You're really special. You know that?
I don't know about that. I feel like I just end up being in the right place at the right time sometimes.
He's like leading you by the hand, and he stops. He pauses in the street, and you stop with him. And he lets go, and you hear him take a step back. You seem like a really good man, Glimki.
Uh-huh.
What's gonna happen? Is this Franny?
You're so traumatized.
I think you deserve to know where he's buried.
Huh?
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's Franny in a Callum suit. It's Franny in a Callum suit. It's Franny in a Callum suit. Oh my god. Dead.
Okay, Callum.
Zach, what is wrong with you?
Callum, what are you talking about?
He burst into the house, tried to kill me, but I was faster.
Callum.
He's buried in the backyard. When I become someone, I don't get everything, but I get a lot. And a lot of what I got was you. Like I said, you seem like a good man. And I figured you ought to know the truth. You won't see me again.
What?
And you hear footsteps walking away.
Oh my god.
Callum's dead, bro. Oh my god.
Oh no!
When I told you I had to roll a percentile,
Fuck.
it was on a 1 to 50, Callum defeated the individual who had replaced Phaedra Famata, and I rolled a 51.
Aww.
Stop it.
Aww.
Glimki's left alone in the street, stays there for a long time. Tears begin to build in the corners of your eyes, and as you blink them away, the world comes back into focus. You can see.
Huh. Damn. That's crazy. I'm like kind of speechless. Did we know like anything about the shapeshifter aside from the contract that said that they would be replaced? Because like when we read those original contracts, it just said that like the governor would be replaced, so we don't really know.
Mm-hmm.
You knew it was between Korak / Buntar, and Van K Haven.
The hell is that?
I think Faunalyn probably would have filled you in after the three of you read over the contract that they are a renowned order of assassins living on a remote island far to the north in the North Elsween Sea.
Huh. Yeah, genuinely, I don't know. I think Glimki, upon seeing and... what the hell? That's crazy. That's wild. What the hell? Okay.
51. That's such a piss off.
That's crazy. No, it's so good. It's like, it's
So
incredible,
good.
actually.
It's so evil. Zach is an evil man. I've been saying
No,
it.
it's so good. God, it's so good.
It was one of those things where it couldn't be my choice,
It's so
but
good.
I wish it had been different.
Man, it's crazy because I was like, in my head, Glimki was like I was waiting until Glimki could have his moment and have this conversation with Callum to be like, hey man, like, this was all because of you, because it was. Like, we were like, oh, maybe there is a rebellion, and there was one. Some dumb kid was making one.
That's
damn.
so sad.
That's crazy.
Oh my god, he's the real hero.
He is the real hero.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
The assassin guy like replaced Callum, but let Callum like have his victory, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, like that's
They
the thing,
left
right?
Callum
I
as
guess
the hero of the story.
Callum is
but-
a hero, yeah, for sure. But
it's just he's not here to see it.
just damn,
That's so sad.
that's crazy.
There is one more statue erected on Onkiel of a young idealistic halfling who couldn't plot a rebellion if he tried. But he did try. And a rebellion did happen. And it's placed right next to the statue of Glimki. A few more things happen. As your time on the island begins to run down, there is a spot that I think, Clay, you visited during the preparation. You had a few interactions with Barksdale Stormare, the gallerist for the Galleria Fantasia, but it was always under the pretense of rebellion, of planning, of coordination. And so I think as time on Mengen starts to wind down, you find yourself with a little bit of free time, and you see this big glass structure at the end of Artist Alley, and you make your way inside. It is a multi-storied building. At one time, it was the tallest in Onkiel, and it is a temple of art. You see some of the most impressive pieces that you've ever seen on display here. You see paintings and artwork from some familiar names. You see a couple of abstract artworks by Kusti Crowther Breeze that are hung up in a little side nook. You see that there's a new exhibit that's currently being set up with old artwork from the governor, Phaedra Famata. It was buried down in the catacombs for quite some time, but given recent revelations about her life and death, Barksdale has made the decision to put her work back up on display, and you see many portraits of residents of the island and these intricate flower collages. You see a series of phallic soapstone carvings made by somebody named Doc Virtue.
How long have you been sitting on that?
How long have I been sitting on a phallic soapstone carving? Not long enough, if you know what I mean. You see a ceramics wing by Ginny Stifia. You see modern art by Bortinzo Delfar. Some of these names you probably recognize from your art studies. Get out here. I know it says Stifia.
Ginny Stifia isn't the one who did the soapstone decks.
No, that's Doc Virtue's bag.
I see.
And as you're wandering around, you hear the kind of lopsided, limping footstep of Barksdale Stormare. And he says, good to see you, Miss Campbell. How are you today?
Oh, I'm good. I just thought I'd finally take a look around the gallery, and it's amazing. So many artworks. that you have preserved here.
It is my greatest honor in life. Recent contributions to overthrowing corrupt governmental systems included. It is an honor to hold these artworks and share them with any who come through our doors.
It's beautiful. If you have some time, I would love to hear more about all of these pieces. Which one's your favorites and how you selected them for the gallery.
Of course. So you see, the thing that most people think about Dark Virtue is, what a pervert. But I think there's a real artistry in the veins of this soapstone. Wouldn't you agree?
The artistry is really impressive. And such a unique material to work with.
I know.
Yeah, I
We were
can't help
lucky to
but feel
have him.
inspired.
Yes, quite right. Would you believe one of them is modeled after myself?
Wait, don't tell me which one. Let me guess. Is it this one?
Nope.
Oh.
Smaller. Smaller.
Yeah, tell me.
Smaller. That's right. And he takes you through the gallery. It is extremely inspirational. So much so that I'm going to say you have advantage on the next roll you make to create a piece of artwork. You just feel incredibly inspired. You've been doing a lot of not art lately, a lot of insurrection, a lot of fighting, and I think it probably inspires Clay to get back at it, make some new stuff.
I think feeling inspired, she has been helping with like the statues and the celebrations and adding, like getting back into that artistic, creative feel. She would probably just inquire about leaving a piece in the gallery, like try to get her artwork there.
That's so cool.
He kind of strokes his chin and says, "Oh, well, that's just quite the inquiry. We'd be happy to present anything that you have to offer, of course, after everything you've done for the island." Could you make an insight roll, please?
Okay.
10. With a 10, he's a pretty gregarious man. He's not very subtle. With a 10, he is being polite, but hasn't really seen your artwork before and is a little concerned that you are a hack. But, he's agreed to show it, but he's like, oh boy, what have I agreed to? But I would say, based off the quality of the work and your own personal artistic creations in the past, you could have something in here on merit alone.
Oh, awesome. Clay's that confident?
I think so.
She looks at the soapstone dick. It's like, I could do better.
I could make a way bigger dick.
Oh yeah, the most recent artwork that she's made is...
So, I would ask, what piece does Clay create?
Is there time remaining on the island to create a piece?
I think if you want there to be, there is. It's maybe a little rushed, but...
Yeah, I mean, her main thing is sculptures and pottery. So I think working with Hammer at the Glass Dragon, she would try to incorporate maybe some glasswork, maybe beginner glasswork into the designs on her pottery. Yeah. So some sort of nice looking pot, I think, inspired by the Heart of Edigan, something tree bark inspired.
Cool.
Maybe with cracks in it, something like that.
Sounds awesome. I'm gonna say make a dexterity check with advantage.
Okay, my dexterity is 0, so why is this not that great? With advantage, that's 14.
14's okay. It's rushed, obviously you don't have a ton of time. There's only a couple days left till you're supposed to take off. So there's some imperfections and you're aware of them. But overall, it's pretty good. It's a pretty solid piece. You capture, the artistic vision is captured, and you have this sort of bark-looking ceramic piece with this crystal heart sort of burning within or glowing within. And You present it to Barksdale at the Galleria, and he says, "Oh, this is quite impressive. Have you been working on this for some time?"
Only just in the past couple of days.
He does a spit take. A couple days? My dear, this is fantastic. Between you and me, I was a little skeptical of presenting your artwork without having seen some of it first. I'm usually very picky, but this is truly spectacular.
I just wanted to show you a sample of my work. I swear if I had more time, I could make something greater. I just wanted to show you some proof that I could back up.
Consider myself proven. This, I promise to you, for as long as I have breath in my lungs, and frankly, I'm getting a little up there, so who knows? This art will sit in our galleria for all time, or at least the time I have left on this planet. So, that being said, if you ever have more art that you wish to present, I would love to see it. I would love to display it. Thank you for all you've done here. And thank you for this artwork.
No, thank you. It's an honor to have my work displayed here. And I hope to be back and visit and see new artworks from the artists here again, now that the Korra company's gone.
I think we're going to have a lot of inspiration in the days ahead. I think the arts community has been revitalized. Nothing like a bit of bloody insurrection to just get the artistic juices flowing, am I right?
Yeah.
And we are going to cut away. As the week draws closer to the end, things seem to be in a good place. Order is restored. There's the occasional flare-up, misunderstanding, all the messiness that comes with new or redefined democracies. But ultimately, it's good. But I think the three of you, individually and together, remember what brought you together in the first place. Over a month has passed since the princess went missing. You think you know where she is. You found a Kenku recording nearly a month ago that pointed you in this direction in the first place. A lot has happened since then, but there's more yet to be done. And perhaps, Clay, one of those evenings where you're painting with Bena and making art, you mention that you have unfinished business and that you are drawn to Bogatir. And she doesn't say much, just kind of says, "Oh yeah, that makes sense," and keeps working. But the next morning, she wakes up the three of you. I think you're probably staying at the Green Sapphire. It's tacky, but there's nice rooms and people want to treat you nice. Maybe it makes you uncomfortable. Maybe it doesn't. Either way.
Not at all.
She finds you and she says, "Okay, so I talked to some of the other folk in the interim government and I've got something for you.
Oh, what do you got?
Come with me. It couldn't quite fit in my pocket."
Okay, I'll follow her.
Is it another statue? Bena, you shouldn't have.
She leads you down the stairs and out onto that long street that runs from the docks to the remnants of Korak HQ. You expect her to lead you back to her studio, but instead she turns right towards the docks and she keeps going. You follow her. Most of the ships docked at Onkiel have left, taking the dwarves that brought them with them, but a few remain, including a squat dwarven vessel. It's a mix of metal and wood. There is a pair of large paddle wheels affixed to either side, several large copper pipes that run out of a metal cabin at the center, and a raised area at the back with a cannon sticking off of it. See, beneath that, there's a balcony with 3 doors leading into the interior cabins of the ship. So I got to thinking that you got places to be and not much traffic comes through here these days. We're hoping to fix that now, but it'll take some time. to let the world know we're back open for business. So I talked to the other members of the interim government, like I said, and ship's yours if you want it. It's the best one we got.
You arranged us a whole ship? That's awesome.
We accept.
Good. I'm glad. It's one of the smaller ones left, but it should be reliable and only needs a crew of 3 to pilot, so it should be good.
Awesome. Okay, yeah, we've got Glimki and we've got Clay, and we'll just get one more person, and then we'll have enough people to sail it.
You hear a voice say, "How about 1,000 more?"
Oh God, we're not rid of these rodents yet.
I thought there was some magical being agreement we were gonna sort them out.
Yes. You see that the Brigandocs are stacked up in a massive pile like Faunalyn taught them, and Stump and Snuffle are at the top of it, and they look into your eyes, Faunalyn, and say, Yes, Clay here's knows someone from our realm that can get us home, but we're happy to wait a little bit longer if it means helping you out. We made some mistakes. I don't think we took the time to think about what your world is like and the harm we were doing to it helping out the dwarves. So if we can help you out with getting around a bit, then we'd like to do that. Make things right. And then whenever you go home, then you can introduce us to that artist of yours, and we'll go home. We'll go home, right, everyone? And there's just like a massive cheering little mouse folk beneath him.
Yes, absolutely. I do think suitable reparations for the harm that you did on this island is to leave it and come with us so that I don't have to do labor. That is perfect and poetic. Welcome aboard.
Thank you
It'll
very
be
much.
dangerous. You sure about this?
Oh, it'll be fine. Nothing's killed me yet. A hawk screeches overhead and
Oh my god!
he ducks down.
Get on!
They scamper up a walkway onto the boat, and like they start just like there's like a bunch of hatches that lead below decks, and they start pulling them open, and they're like, oh, there's coal down here, great. Oh, we'll burn this, all right. And they just start like examining every inch of the place. Bana smiles at you and says, oh, there's probably a bit of work to be done just to make sure it's good to go out to open seas, and I think probably a couple changes need to be made. It needs a name. It was called the Buntar before this, and that just seems distasteful, so...
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for this gift.
Of course, it's the least we could do. It's the least we can do.
Yeah, you don't know what this means to us. We had so much trouble finding a boat the last time. You don't even know.
Well, hopefully that's not a problem anymore, because that means you lost this boat, and that would be a pity.
Oh no, we'll take care of it.
I'm sure you will. She hugs you,
Hug.
and the 4 of you venture back into the city. Take some time. Supplies are accumulated. A bit of blast powder to fire. There's 2 cannons on this ship. A bit of blast powder to fire the cannons.
Nice. Oh yeah.
Food, rope, coal, as it turns out. Faunalyn, you get back to your room at the Green Sapphire later that night. Burricon is sitting on the bed on your pillow, cross-legged like she once sat upon that magic carpet. You hear her muttering to herself, with a snap of my fingers, with a snap of my fingers, a snap of my fuck. Oh, hey.
You're gonna get it, girl. Don't worry. It'll come back, because it has to.
Yeah, no, it'll come back. It'll come back. I'm sure, for both our sakes. I'll tell you what. I've been thinking about this. The fucker in the tower did a number on me. And that was before the 30-odd years of isolation. 30, 15? I've never been good with time. It's going to take me some time to undo what he did. But I was wondering, maybe I can travel with you for a bit, get to know each other better. Eventually, I'm gonna have to go my own way, do my own thing. Doesn't mean it's the end of our agreement, but I got genie shit to do. But maybe I can just stick with you for a little bit. Get my legs back underneath me, and then we'll be good. We'll both be good. I'll get my groove back. I just want to make sure you stay alive. Like, you almost died last week, and that was the first day of our relationship. I'm worried if I'm not around, you'll get yourself killed, and then what good do you do me?
Firstly, I can't be killed by any hand other than my own. Maybe not even my own hand. I've tried a couple times now with buildings. Secondly, yeah, that sounds nice. I think that would be lovely. I'm hoping that you and I can have a very long and productive relationship. So a few leisurely days, weeks, whatever, while the others row us around or however they choose to power the vessel. We can soak up the sun, have the rodents fetch us martinis, we can gab. I could try weaving you a new carpet. I've mostly done bracelets, but what is a carpet but 7,000 bracelets stitched together? And then let's topple another government.
She perks up immediately, jumps up to her feet, reinvigorated. Oh. I didn't know we'd have servants.
Oh, stick with me, girl. I always find a servant.
Oh, man, I left some back in my place. They're probably dead. I did not feed them for the last several decades.
Well, I hope yours were as resourceful as mine were.
Probably weren't.
As mine are.
Hey, can I ask you something?
Okay.
The jar was bad. It was bad.
Josh sucked ass, girl. Wasn't even pretty.
But I think I don't like the open air right now. Something about too much space is freaking me out. So I've been staying in here mostly. I don't know if you've got a lamp or, I don't know, a flask I could hang out in while we travel around together.
Lamps are stupid. Faunalyn takes off her wig and she shakes out some of the valuables that she's been keeping in there. And she picks out coins and jewelry, and she's like, all my favorite things go in here. Does this seem propos?
She climbs in and pulls it down over top of her, and you hear muffled inside, oh yeah, this is gonna do just fine.
You have a wig of holding? What is this?
Okay, take good care of my bracelets and my materials and everything. I didn't want my threads getting tangled up.
You hear a power saw and hammering. Yep, sure thing. Okay, yep, gotcha. Okay, talk later, bye!
I like her. Faunalyn puts all her valuables back in the wig, and she apologizes when she drops the hot rock in and waits to see if there's any commotion, and then she puts the wig back on.
You lift up the wig and you peer in underneath, and you don't see her.
Mm-hmm.
And you pop it on and head back outside.
I have a little secret, and my little secret is that I have a genie patron living in my tall, tall wig.
Awesome.
Glimki, that night, the night before you depart, I think you maybe go for one last walk. The city is full of memories, good and bitter. Where do you go?
Glimki will walk through the city, and wherever there's pieces of I don't know, where the debris has been piled up from the houses and broken fences and window slats. And he's collecting different types of wood that might have different colors on them and putting them in a little bag. And he's gonna walk to that bar. Where were we that we met the old young guy on his birthday?
The Pike and Pint.
The Pike and Pint.
Mm-hmm.
He'll walk into the Pike and Pint, and he'll wave to the bartender, and he'll assume his seat in the corner where he sat before. And then he'll begin to arrange the pieces of the pieces of wood that are made up of different trees, different parts of origin. They're stained different colors into 5 letters, and you can see him in his little booth writing out the name Swift into a little sign that he'll put on the back of the boat once it's all glued together. And yeah, that's what he spends his last night doing, is making this little homage to a friend he barely got to get to know, gone too soon. And hopefully this is a good send-off for this kid who was, I think, greater than he ever knew.
You stay there. for quite some time. Rint eventually shuts it down, but tells you to stay as long as you want. Drinks are free. They've been free all week. You stay there for some time, and perhaps a little after midnight, you know, tomorrow you're moving on, and it's time to get back to Ankiel. Get ready to board the boat. So you start to walk. And it's still that long 4-hour walk, but you don't mind. It's a beautiful night. You can see the stars. You see a tree with little green buds growing off of it. Not much, but it's something. You feel a warm breeze tug at your cloak. And as it does, you glance down and you see a plumeria flower in the center of the path before you. Take it. It's yours.
Okay. If you insist. And Glimki curtsies to the disembodied voice, I guess.
You pull it from the ground, and as you stand up, the floral shape of Edigin stands before you. More solid than the last time you saw him. More intact, bigger, more like when you were in his realm. Less incorporeal than he has been. If you put that flower back in your hair, I will be able to help you in your times of need, as you once helped me. I spoke with Bulare. I understand a bit better of the power you have. The power to subvert and possibly destroy the Guas Satmo. I would be honored if you would carry a piece of me with you. But the choice is yours, of course.
I would be honored. And I think my hair could use a little bit of color anyways.
You hear him laugh for the first time. It is a beautiful, rich laugh. With it comes just like the smell of honey on the breeze. I think it'll suit you well, Glimki Treefellow. Thank you. Again.
It's no problem.
God, this guy has so much fucking aura.
Yeah, or whatever.
Or whatever.
Or whatever.
Sure, I guess.
Do you put the flower in your hair?
Only if you promise not to kill one of my friends. That's a DM. Yes, Glimki puts the flower in his hair.
It takes root amongst the leaves, the branches. Sorry, Prima, there's a flower in his hair now. With that comes the ability to cast Summon Fae once per day.
What the hell is that?
Whoa.
Oh.
You can summon a avatar of Edigin once per day.
Whoa,
Whoa.
that's crazy.
That's awesome.
The next morning, the three of you wake up, assemble your belongings, and walk to the docks. There is a crowd of people. The entire city has come out to see you off. Baina, Hammer, and you didn't really meet them, but Madine, the hero who slayed the cannon ogre, are assembled, and they present each of you with a medal. It is a piece of pressed gold that resembles the symbol of the Edigang. They hang each one upon you, and then it's time to leave. You climb aboard your ship. Glimki hangs the sign that reads Swift off the back, and for the first time under this name, the Swift takes to the sea. Little puffs of smoke trailing out behind you as these large wheels start to spin. You see Boof is wearing a captain's hat and says, "All right, you landlubbers, it's time us be heading off to greener pastures. We're going home, but before we do, things are probably going to get a bit weird." The Swift sails off in the morning light, headed towards Bogatir. You venture out onto that balcony at the back of the ship. You watch the island for a time, fading into the distance. It's a bright, clear day. Pharos is shining. The sky is blue. And things are good. And that's where we're going to stop tonight's episode of Bard Soup.
Thank you so much for listening to Chapter 36 of Bard Soup. And for listening to this arc. This is the last part of the arc. We are on to new horizons, a new island, new dangers and excitements. But I really enjoyed the story of Mengen and telling it with this group. It was a lot of fun. As always, I have been your sentimental dungeon master, Zach Meikle, joined by Prima Zhao as Clay Campbell, Jordan Johnsen as Glimki Treefellow, and Shannon Meikle as Faunalyn Vaydark. If you enjoyed this arc or this episode, I'd ask that you leave a 5-star review on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, and give us a follow on Instagram, TikTok, you know the drill, Facebook. Make a Facebook page for us. If you're such a big fan, why haven't you made us a Facebook page yet? Come on. And how about that last song, huh? The Bard Soup theme, a little bit more naval, a little nautical, very exciting, very grandiose. Shannon had that made, and it is one of my favorite things ever. We'll be back in 2 weeks with Chapter 37, so in the meantime, stay frosty or warm. It's kind of getting into that middle of the winter, pre-spring time of year, so you can really choose how you want to be temperature-wise. And it's enough from me. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
As a tiny mouse-sized individual grabs onto your thumb and gives it a squeeze and says, "We did it."
Oof is with me?
No, not you.
Please, I'm so alone. My friends let me die.
You're unconscious with a 1-foot-tall genie.
You have Burakan, I have Edigan, and Glimki as Boof.
Anne Hathaway was in Les Mis?